Hi, beautiful people. Happy Sunday. I hope that y'all are having a good day. I wanted to just chat with you guys before I come back later tonight. I have a crazy day, but last night the stream was pretty rough, and it was kind of a crazy day. And it's just easier for me to go live. I can go live faster than I can make a video. So let's talk about a couple things. All right. Number one, the thing that I really care about is what's going on in Iran. What's good, Chakra King Black? That's what I really care about. I care about what's happening in the world. Politics. And lately, hi, Toby. How are you, Toby? I'm just doing a quick live before I come back for my regular stream. Ranch, hey, Ranch, how are you? Yes, I'm live a little bit earlier. We have some things to talk about, though. And this won't be a long live. I don't plan on it being a long live. You finally caught a live, Ranch. Your channel is growing. People are invested in you now, okay? Consistency pays off. Speaking of consistency, you guys, I have been on this whole thing where I'm covering things that's happening in the world. I really don't care about much else. As you can see, there's been a little bit of controversy when my moderator brought up the Central Park 5, and it has just gotten crazy. So I thought, okay, you guys want me to do a live stream about the Central Park 5? Let me do a Central Park 5 live stream. But after thinking about it, that's not my commentary. Hey, Ellis, how are you? Hey, Daniel. When I do lives like this, I love y'all feedback, so you guys could tell me if you disagree with what I'm saying. It's not my commentary. It has caused so much drama. It's caused so much stress to me from people's comments to their emails, and they don't like what I'm saying about the Central Park 5. But I realize that the ones, how do I say this? He's not even in my chat, so I can't even talk. The ones that want me to talk about that subject have an ulterior motive. I cover things that's happening today. I don't mind talking about something, but I realize that the reason that people want me to talk about it isn't really the reason that it doesn't benefit me. It doesn't benefit my channel or the things that we talk about, because we talk about politics from a conservative point of view. And that's just how it is. How you doing, Sassy? That's just how it is. And I don't care who doesn't like it. I don't need people trying to change me. I don't need people trying to convert me. I don't need you guys sending me videos on what Donald Trump said. So no, I'm not interested in that live stream anymore. I'm just not. Also, I am no longer taking phone calls from content creators. I'm not taking phone calls from content creators because you guys want to call me on live streams and do things like that. And I really don't appreciate stuff like that. Okay. I do appreciate you guys letting me know beforehand, but every person that has met me, whether in person, we just had a conversation. Every person that has met me, whether in person or on the phone, whatever, all those people have ended up in a better situation than what they started in. You name me one person that hasn't. It could be looks, it could be, and I'm not talking bad on anybody, and I'm not saying that I have bad relationships with some of the people that I've met, but I do have bad relationships with a lot of people that I've met, and they've all benefit off of me, not the other way around. So I cut everybody off. I did not cut everybody off to invite all these people back into my life. I did not change my commentary and change everything about me to let people back into my life. So again, we talk about what we talk about over here. I'm only interested in that. If you don't like my views, you don't have to watch. You don't have to listen. Do not call me if we're talking about some YouTube stuff and you guys want to have a healthy collab, fine. Don't bring me into your mess or your drama, because what's happening in this world is more important to me. How you doing, AS King? I'm glad you and Unc got it together. Difference of opinions happen. Did we get it together, Bush? I don't think we did. I think that we are in the same spot. We didn't get it together. What do you think? I feel like this. I feel like this when it comes to him. Hey, JoJo Show. Is that you, Janelle? Hi, AS King. I don't feel that we got it back together. Are you okay? How you doing, Rich? People, why did I take Tulsa's call and talk to them? Tulsa was talking to me about like some YouTube stuff, and she's been over here. Why are you even asking me questions, Tulsa? People, when you were trying to be messing with me the other day, you guys that's coming over to me right now are not interested in the things that I'm talking about. I was with my kid, and I didn't even know that Tulsa was calling me until somebody reached out to me and said, hey, somebody's trying to call you. Can you talk to this person? Because I'm not subscribed to any of y'all channels, really. So if it's on subscribers only, well, I can't come in. So they called me to address some stuff that I don't even care about. I don't care about it. Whatever. How you doing, Blackout? It's okay to have a different opinion. People need to stop getting mad at what I meant. Okay, let me look into the chat. I feel like this. I'm on my own little corner, my own little stuff. Now, obviously, I have some friendships with people. Earlier, I did get a, how you doing, unbiased observer? I did get a phone call from somebody asking me about a friendship that I had a few years ago. Okay. Yeah. If somebody asked me, I took the call because of that reason. Someone said, hey, they're trying to call you. I answered the call. Did I know anybody was live? When I took that call, that person said, is that fair to me? No, I don't feel that's fair to me. I don't call you guys live. I won't call you guys live. And all of this stuff takes away from what I originally talk about. I don't care about chat conversations. Claude, I don't know if he's going to come up or not at this point. I don't care. I don't care about chat conversations about the Central Park 5. I don't give a damn about anything that's happening before today. Tulsa has a live schedule to say you're going to speak. I'm not going to anybody's live stream. I'm not going to anybody's live stream. I already said what I was going to say about that situation. And again, you guys are coming to me, taking away from what I'm talking about, what I'm doing. We had a few people over here, like 10 or 12 people talking about politics, and I wanted to go right back to that. You guys are coming to me wanting some mess, and I'm just not interested. I'm not interested in what you guys have to say about anything, nor am I interested in how you guys feel about what happened with Claude. I really don't care. If Claude, it's not our first time beefing about politics. It's not our first time having a difference of opinions. Claude is not Republican. So Claude, I don't have an echo chamber, nor do I want an echo chamber. I said what I said. You want to talk about the Central Park 5? Listen, I blame the people that prosecuted them. I'm talking about politics today. He wants to talk about that and tie it into Donald Trump. We're going to bump heads. And that's what happened. We bumped heads. And I felt like it took us off subject. And if Claude or anybody else don't like it, then that's where we are. But you guys obviously don't have too many problems for me, because instead of commenting me and talking to me from the chat, you would hit my link. I come on camera every day. I show myself every day and talk to you guys, only to be judged and put down by most of you guys. A lot of you, especially people, you guys aren't afraid to hit a link. I'm supposed to talk to you guys from the chat when you guys aren't afraid to hit a link, but you want to type all these things to me. I'm not going. This. I am not upset that Claude did a live stream and talked about what he had to talk about. That's what he has a platform for. I'm not mad. But I think a lot of you, but I'm not taking back what I said at all. We disagree on Trump when you don't time me out for 24 hours. I don't time you out for 24 hours. I don't time people out. But no, I'm not going to anybody's channel and talking about Smooth Carter. Smooth Carter is not my commentary. I don't care what you guys do with it. I felt a certain kind of way that when you call and ask me stuff, and then I find out you're getting a Cash App because you asked me questions, that cuts off the relationship. It cuts off the friendship right there. I don't like being used in that way. And You guys, a lot of you that's watching me right now, unfortunately, you guys come from a sector where you need mess, and I'm not about to give it to you anymore. When you guys talk to me, you have a genuine experience. There's no ulterior motives. I'm not benefiting from you. I'm not profiting from you. I'm simply giving you something that's happening. And honestly, what's good, Carsino? With the lip gloss. All of this is just distracting. Now, Claude, I don't know if you're gonna speak on him anymore or what he thinks, nor I'm kind of over all of it at this point. And you guys got my names and titles to go hit y'all links. I did one panel against my better judgment, and I have been away from everyone, and I thought it would be okay because you guys are talking about some intellectual subjects and stuff like that. And now here I am today off subject. So no, I'm not hitting anybody's links or anything like that. I'm not doing a damn thing. Not at all. Big Mama. I am kind of chunky. I'm fluffy. I've always been a squishy girl, but that's just how that's just how it is. All right. Y'all have any other questions for me before I get out of here? The Bush baby, I never timed you out for no 24 hours. Why are y'all messaging me when I'm live? I'm not doing it anymore. Look, I'm about to get out. You have a question? Ask your question. Ask your question. Hold on. What? How's your puppy? My puppy's good. I think what I have to do is get back on track. And I want a lot of people just to stay away from me at this point. Because I think there comes a time where you really have to protect your peace. You have to protect, YouTube is a business, and we develop relationships online and stuff like that. And I want a healthy relationship with you, but it's not healthy for me for you guys to want to convert me. It's not healthy for me for you guys to be messaging me all day and then wanting me to hit y'all links and then you want to do all this stuff. No, I can't tell you guys what to do. You want to put my names in your titles. You want to do all those things. Number one, if you're talking about politics, I will battle you all day. I stand on everything I say. I could back up everything I say with receipts. You don't like Donald Trump for reasons that you know nothing about. You don't care for the truth. You care for the lies. And you want the Republicans to bow down to you. And we're not going to do it. We're not going to do it. And those are the people I have around me. And I love it. Now, you want to come up here and talk about those kind of things, and you want to battle me and debate, I'm open for it all day. I could do that stuff all day, even on the Central Park 5, because, again, I don't blame Donald Trump. I blame Donald Trump for this, for not correcting it and apologizing when the DNA evidence came out. That was wrong as hell. That was wrong. But I don't cover news from years ago. I cover what's happening today. That stuff was wrong. But no party is all good or all bad, okay? That has nothing to do with me being Republican. You guys want to talk about that? Go talk about it over on your channel. Thank you, Jerome. I appreciate you. I have people that sponsor my channel and that more than take care of me for my commentary. Doesn't matter who comes to my channel or not. We don't have to be friends. If you guys, but I come live so we could talk about some of the stuff that's going on. And again, somebody brought up a phone call that I got this morning. That person is more than welcome to hit my link to talk about it. I'm not going to be live all day to wait. You guys ask me questions mostly so you can go back to your own raggedy ass channels. I'm sorry, I'm trying to be nice. So you can go back to your own places for commentary. Again, most people that met me, that came into my life, ended up in a better situation. It's always me giving. It's always me doing those kind of things. And I'm always one that end up just nothing because I'm just a nice person. There is no ulterior motives. There is no me wanting you for commentary, wanting money from you. There's none of that. But can I say the same? And this has nothing to do with Claude. I know that Claude's wondering if I'm talking about him. No, Claude and I do great commentary together, in my opinion. I know his views. I know he's gonna be mad at me. I kind of like when he's mad at me because it's like, I never really see that side of him. And I like it when you guys keep me sharp like that. Like Claude will come up here and say something, and then I have to think about it and say, wait a minute, he might be right. You guys haven't watched me. It's not our first rodeo. It's not our first banter. Claude and I argue all the time. But what matters more is he's still here. He still sticks around regardless of my political views. I don't have friends that are Democrat or I do now. I'm so sorry. There was a time where everybody that hit my panel was just Republican, and Claude has changed that to where I'm like, okay, I've got to listen. So, you know, that's just what it is. But everybody that's met me ended up in a better situation, only to go and complain about me later, play victim. And then when I come and bring you guys the story, they say I'm the one that's playing victim. I don't even cover those things anymore. I don't talk about it. I don't give a damn what you guys do. I don't care what you guys say. But if I'm such a bad person, how come all of you guys are in a better position based off of what I say, what I'm doing? I did the work. My life is the way it is because of the work that I did, which goes along with my beliefs. If you do things like this, your life will be better. If you live a normal life, live a traditional life, your life is going to be what you make it, and you can't blame anybody for your circumstances in life except for yourself if you choose not to make it in the United States. That's it. Oh, Smooth, you want to come up? Y'all have an emotional relationship with this man. I think he loves you. Bush Baby, you are trolling. Your name is Bush Baby for a reason. Toby, they try to... I hear so many people bringing up MU, catching up straight. If you guys want to know MU or anything about MU, you can ask me. If you want to know about the situation, I come fully receipted. I can back up everything I say, whether it's news, whether it's my personal life. I back up everything 100%, and I do not just bring you guys commentary that I don't know about. Okay? You guys come up here. Oh, okay. I'm only going to be here for a few minutes, so it's okay. You're serious? He loves me as a friend. I was there for him. I mean, what are you talking about, Bush Baby? You're doing too much. You're doing too much. So you guys weren't even that interested in Claude. What's good, Maverick? What's good, Gwen Star? You guys weren't even that interested in Claude. I never see y'all in his chat, and then when y'all do go to his chat, you guys bring him some mess, and you know that Claude can't be a moderator over here, whether he's a member or not, in some mess. I don't have moderators that beef. You guys were not interested until he started to do news with me, and Claude does know what he's talking about. He's intelligent. He's intelligent, and that's all I'm responsible for. What's good, Real Trump said. Casino, we good. I'm just in the middle of some stuff right now. We good. I would be explaining myself to these people. Ignorance is bliss. Have you asked him when he lost his wife? Were you there emotional? That's none of your damn business, Bush Baby. That's none of your business. Why are you asking me about my moderator? And this is what I'm saying. Why are you? This is the problem I have with him right now. Why are you guys asking me about a grown man? When he lost his wife, were you there emotional for him? You don't think he made? It's none of your business. What does that have to do with you? I'll wait. What's good, Real Trump said? Real Trump said is my... See, I don't understand. Why are you getting angry, my God? I'm not angry, but it's none of your business. Casino, what are you guys talking about? Claude and I have a great friendship, and I'll always support him. I'll always support his channel. I'll always support all of you that support me in my chat. But I feel I'm not liking this dream and where it's going. So I'm gonna go back to just doing my verticals. I think we've had our conversations. I don't need to talk to any of you anymore, and we just go back to doing our verticals again. And that's what we're gonna do. I don't even think you guys realize what I have going on in these next few days. I think I've talked to some of you guys about it. And this is going to be a really, really stressful week for me this coming up week. What's good, friend?
Hey, sis. Excuse me. Can you hear me okay?
I'm mad at every damn body right now. What's good?
What's wrong? I am so sorry. Last night I fell asleep.
I am so no. Let me tell you, Krista. I don't want to talk to anybody up in my chat right now. I'm ignoring all of you. I don't give a damn. Y'all want to talk to me? Come up in his panel. Other than that, I'm ignoring you guys.
Oh,
was I there for calling his wife guy? Absolutely. He's warning his wife. But that's none of your damn business, Bush baby. Oh, what's good? Okay, Krista, look it.
God. What's going on, boo? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
You were sleeping. I let you sleep on the panel because I don't have a lot of time with you guys today.
Excuse me just a moment. I'm sorry.
And I was happy to have my friend up here. So I was like,
oh my God, MU, I feel so.
People were messaging me to put you down. And I said, no, that's my friend. I was like,
oh my God. Were you guys able? I was on mute, right? Though.
Of course, I would never let you snore or anything on camera. Of course. And then when I went to drop
I don't snore. I don't snore. Ask all the guys that ever slept with me on FaceTime. I don't snore. But I was asleep.
You slept
my
for
phone
hours.
died.
It was cute. Okay, so I should have. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not being nice to you guys anymore. Not you, Krista.
I understand. Oh my God. Hi, everybody.
Krista, listen. When you fell asleep. Hi,
I
friend.
just got in.
Krista, so when you
I just got in. I just seen you was on. Okay.
When you fell asleep,
I
didn't realize that you were asleep at first because there was a lot going on. And it wasn't, I think it was Trish that said, I think Krista's asleep. I don't know. And then I was just like, well, she has been quiet for a while. So then I started to call your name and I realized that it's been hours since you started talking. And I was like, oh, Krista. And I was asleep, but I'm sorry, my friend.
Oh my God. I felt like trash. I felt like trash.
You were still there for me, though. And I appreciate that.
Well, how in the hell do you fall asleep at the job?
I've fallen asleep before live. I used to do 7-hour live streams. I used to fall asleep in
This is why I had to give Hypnotic Touch the keys to my place. Do you know how many times I fell asleep on the live? Like, just fell asleep. Just sleep. Hypnotic Touch has had to come and turn that live off at least 6 times for me already. Yeah.
I didn't know that somebody could do that. I need somebody to do that for me. Eventually.
Well, you want it to be somebody that you can trust, you know. Yeah.
Who's that? I don't have who's.
Well, you were supposed to keep that to yourself if it wasn't me that you could trust.
I was just about to say, would you do it? I was just about to say, would you do it?
I would be honored.
You don't know how.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
You know how to end a live when I start doing long live streams again, because I'd be tired. Because sometimes I go live at like 2 a.m.
Yeah, I could do that. Like I do it for Blake. I come over there with Blake and I do it. Yeah. But how are you today? People been mean to you?
I'm not good today, Krista.
What's wrong? Are people being mean to you today or what happened?
Okay, so I feel like this. Like, I mean everything that I said. When people meet me or they deal with me, what you see is what you get. I feel that a lot of people. Hold on, we got somebody in the back.
Mm.
Hey, is that you? Oh, wait a minute. I should have.
Hello?
Oh, that's you. Okay, let me say this.
Hello?
I feel that again, Crystal. Okay, so some of you guys in the chat know what I'm talking about. A lot of times people meet you and they talk to you and they have ulterior motives and it's not your best interest. You might think that person is for you only to find out they want something, they're using you, they benefit from you. It could be your time, you can make them feel good. It could be for money. It could be for, with YouTube, it adds a different dynamic. It could be for commentary. So I have to be quick to cut people off. I have to be quick to guard my chat and the people that support me. And some of you that's coming over to watch me and follow me, you guys are asking questions that is none of your business, only so you can go back, run to your channels, and start mess with me. Some of you dig through your receipts. I want to talk about things from years ago, like, oh, look, and you said this and you said that, and you know what? It's tired, it's played, and I don't have time for it. So I am quick to cut people off. My cutoff game is tight. Again, I'm not going to anybody's channel that's in mess because
I made up my mind. I'm not doing it either.
Oh wait, Smooth, hold on, let me let Smooth talk. I don't know what's going on with Smooth's
Smooth.
Hello.
Oh wait, Mr. Carlos,
I'm listening.
I'm sorry, we're in a
I'm
storm.
sorry,
we're in a storm.
Okay, let me let Smooth. Calm and I have some things that we probably got straight. I don't know why Carl's looking like that right now, but Smooth,
I didn't even do it.
Smooth.
Hi, Smooth.
Hey, sexy Crystal.
Hey, what's up, handsome? Oh my God.
Smooth has some. I'm sorry, y'all.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes. So Smooth is in the storm right now, so let me get Smooth to speak about. So I'm not sure what's going on with. Oh, thank you, Jerome.
I'm sorry, I'm in a storm. We having a storm.
We definitely got to acknowledge the donations. Thank you so much, Jerome. I appreciate you.
Jerome, I haven't seen you over at my page either, but go ahead.
Smooth has some stuff that's going on. I'm not really sure what all is going on with Smooth. Smooth and I had a friendship. So I do like when you guys come visit MU, and we've had Smooth and I'm not gonna hold you. We're not in a good space. But we did. Is it okay that I say this, Smooth? Or Smooth? Okay, I'll just say it anyway. We're not in a good space, but any of you can come up here and speak and talk to me. It's not that I dislike Smooth. It's just that when we fell out, it was like I didn't do anything to Smooth. So I welcome him on my channel. What's good with you, Smooth? And I did stress the Smooth. Ronnie, why are you're cut off? No, Christine, that's not for you. That has to do with the. I'll tell you about that on the back end. That's not for you. I don't know what's going on with Smooth right now. So can I just give y'all the what I think Smooth is coming up here for? Do y'all want to know, or should I do it Claude first? Which one do you guys want?
I don't care. I'm here to support you. I wish I could go through my other account. Can you share it? This telephone is not charged. Yeah.
What do you want me to share?
If you get this message.
Krista, can you take over for a second? Or Crothers, can you guys?
Yeah.
I need some water I drank look at this jug I drank.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you need water like I do, honey, because it's rough here.
Ronnie says she dropped down. Rodney, you're misgendering Smooth. And you're doing it on purpose. You are misgendering him.
I'm just waiting.
Okay, you guys want to hear from Claude? Okay, let me go on mute.
Okay, and I'm waiting for you to share it. I don't know what's going on. I just got a call from Corey's aunt.
Everybody, everything. Hey, Claude, how you doing, buddy?
I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging.
All right. Yeah. I've been listening for the last 2.5 days when all this stuff started, and like I said, politics makes strange bedfellows, and people are out there giving their own assumptions and opinions. You do what you got to do. As
not talking.
right, but wait a minute. See, now I was nice. I was talking to Uncle Claude. Thank you. People are going to have their own opinions, their own assumptions, and regardless of how you may feel or how she may feel, y'all are a dynamic couple when it comes to doing that Trump news and whatever she wants to call it about Trump. There are things in history that we know Trump has done, and a lot of people don't want to acknowledge it, or they sweep it under the rug just like they do everything else. But from a standpoint as a couple on here doing things to bring people together and have their opinions about Trump, there's nothing wrong with it. When it gets to be
commentary together. Claude is upset about something that I'm not going. That I listen.
He's not. I don't think he's really upset. I don't think he's not upset. He's not upset.
Who is it?
You understand?
You guys are making this
the Central Park Five, which I was that happened. Yeah, that's history. That's part of history. And if you didn't know about it, that's okay.
That's not even my commentary today.
Well, that's okay. That's not your commentary today. It won't be a commentary tomorrow. But still, it happened. We have to deal with certain things. Uncle Claude is a great guy. Okay, let's put it that way. You always say how great he is and how wonderful he is. And just because a couple of people
on his channel, if you guys want to talk about that, then I'll be over there to talk about it. I don't need to talk about it here.
But what do you want to talk about on here? What are you talking about then? Let me ask you
about things that's happening right now. I don't go back into.
And what's happening right now is you and Uncle Claude's disagreement.
Okay.
No one's screaming. Well, I'm not screaming.
So if you guys don't like it, then you guys deal with it. That's your problem. Sorry.
Woman, you can't see when a man is in your corner trying to help you out like me, and then you want to jump on a different bandwagon. Uncle Claude, you were right. You were right. You apologized. You did what you could do as a man. And you interrupting us. You interrupted me, and I'm trying to talk to Uncle Claude.
But you guys are doing You guys are doing way too much.
Way too. How are we doing way too much? A man saying that a man is protecting a lady that he cares about and talking about other people. How is that doing too much for him? I'm on his side. He apologized. I heard it.
He didn't have to. He didn't have to.
There's nothing wrong with that, though.
No, okay, it's fine, but he didn't have to apologize for bringing that up or disagree with me. But the more, here's my problem. So you guys can understand where I'm coming from. The only thing I talk about is what's going on today. But if Claude wants to talk about an experience that happened to him, I have to acknowledge that I apologize to Claude. I knew that by Claude going on in another sector, bringing this kind of stuff, I knew that this was going to get turned around, get dragged out, it was just going to not be good. And here we are today. But the chat can tell you that's followed me. We don't talk about history type stuff. That's just not my channel. But I'll be more than happy to go over there and talk to him about it. But what I didn't appreciate was all the name calling and all those things that came afterward. I don't care what you guys talk about. You guys are more than welcome to talk about it. But to bring it over here, I don't really appreciate it. And I really am tired of talking about it. I don't want to explain it anymore. I don't care who takes it a certain way. I don't care. But I don't want to sound like, I don't want you guys to think I don't care about what happened. I acknowledge what happened. You have a live stream about it, Crothers. I'm happy to go over there. Claude has a live stream about it. I'm happy to go over there. I'm happy to do it. This just isn't the space for it. And you have to respect that. Okay, Crothers.
Yeah, I'm listening. You know, women,
I appreciate your support.
I'm just listening. I was trying to talk to Uncle Claude to let him know that I back him and you both 100%, but you don't seem to see it that way. You seem to say that I'm backing Uncle Claude and not you. I back you too. But you don't let little silly things like this get in the way. That's all I'm saying. It's part of history. And if we don't know part of history, when somebody tells you a part of history that happens to be true, you don't get mad about that either. People get mad about bringing up stuff that they know happened, and they still want to turn it around and make like everything is all right. No, it's not all right. It triggered him, and it's a lot of things that trigger me, but I don't say about it. I don't talk about it. But I love the dynamic duo that you have when you are talking about things on here.
As you know, this is not the first time that we've disagreed with things.
No, it's not.
It's not the first time we've disagreed with things. And I'm pretty sure it will not be the last time we disagree with
I'm
things.
supposed to go down this history bandwagon because you guys want to. You guys don't want to talk about Central Park because you care about history. You want to talk about Central Park because you want to put Donald Trump in a bad light. I told you guys Donald Trump was not in office at that time. I told you guys that the people that was responsible in that case, I'm not saying that he was right, are the prosecutors and the damn jurors and the judge. But I also see that's why, look at his face. So that's why you guys want to talk about January
how I feel what I want to talk about. I wasn't even on that right now. I was discussing the fact that this was not the first time that we agreed or disagreed on something. It wasn't even about the subject. I'm talking about in general. You just made an assumption just now.
No, it's not the first time that we disagreed about something, and it won't be the last.
That's exactly what I just said.
I think that you get really emotional when it comes to things sometimes, and like I said to other people,
we literally just said the same thing. We literally just said the same thing.
I want you both to know I really appreciate both of your support, and I support you guys back. And I Jerome, thank you. Thank you. Now I have to do something for a second because you guys are asking me for the link. Jerome, I really appreciate you. I see you guys' donations. I see my sponsor in the clouds. Thank you. You're showing off today. I love you guys. You guys, people come and let me do it Crothers first, and then I'm gonna have to drop this link. Jerome, I appreciate you. Big hug. Shout out to Jerome. You guys, Jerome has supported me for so long, and I really appreciate him. And I just want you to know, Jerome, I do consider you a friend, and I really, really appreciate you. And I always want to make the time to say that. Claude. Okay, so we're not in a good space. That has nothing to do with the. I'm out on the loop on this one, Gwinstar. So Gwinstar, okay, so here we are. It would be boring if we just. So I did some commentary talking about Iran and Islamabad and the meeting that was going over there with Trump and Israel. Of course, JD Vance went over there. So that's what I was covering. I'm not going to go into the whole thing. And so this is not the first time Claude and I have disagreed on something. And when Claude brought up Central Park 5, it got heated because that's a really sensitive subject. It's a really sensitive subject. And I'm not dismissing it. And I don't want Claude to feel that. Number one, even if I didn't want Claude to talk about something, Claude's going to bring up what he wants to bring up. And this is his space to do so. I don't care. But sometimes it gets a little raw, and that's where we are today. Because I don't cover things from the past. I cover things in the present. So I felt like he got off subject. Is it a big deal? No. Am I going to stop supporting Claude? No. Mr. Crothers? No. But that's what we're talking about. Let me put the link on my community wall because they're asking me for it. So, in my feisty and my all those things, yes, I am not perfect. But that's because I know that when you're speaking about so this is all about Trump. That's why you're so triggered. Yes. So I know that when you're speaking about the things that you're speaking about, you better stand strong in your beliefs. So you guys are not going to hurt my feelings with your commentary. I'm going to give it right back to you. But I do think that when you're Republican and you're conservative, you better stand strong because people are going to come at you. And that's why I don't go to chats. I don't go to y'all. Well, I go to Carsino's chats and Claude and Mr. Carruthers chat and Chris's chat. But for the most part, y'all won't see me anywhere because if I wanted to hear negative things about Republicans all day, I would watch CNN. Smooth, I'm trying to wait for you to come up so I can go, but MU, can you look at my community wall real quick? Too many moving parts in the stream. All right, let me deal with Krista, Claude, and Carruthers. You guys got it. I'll be back. And Mr. Carruthers, I apologize too. I was kind of in fight mode right there, and I had to tone it down. So my apologies. I can't be apologizing all day. The party that's in office always gets the most criticism. Toby, that's true. And if, let's say Harris would have won the election, my commentary would be about Harris. My commentary just happens to be about Trump because Trump is in office. Okay, Jasmine.
I've been still straight down the middle with as far as the president. Yes, I have. Don't do that. What have I given him? I've given him a B-. I gave him a better grade than I gave Sleepy Joe. Don't. Now you're trying to say that I haven't been biased. Don't.
I'm not saying that you're biased. I'm not saying that you're biased.
We've been straight down the middle. I've given him. I said I've been straight down the middle. I've given him the proper respect when he's been right, and I've also given him the grief when he's been wrong, just like I've done everybody else.
Why don't I respect Claude's feelings about the situations? Because I feel that Claude's feelings are wrong. But I do, I respect his feelings as far as what he went through and how he felt when those now men were convicted. I could definitely respect that, but I don't agree with his reasoning on why he doesn't like Donald Trump. Okay, I gotta post this on my community wall, you guys. I'll be back. But no dead air. You guys can have the conversation. I have to post this link for Krista.
Yeah, go ahead.
How you doing, 23B Ryan?
Okay, Uncle Claude. What's up?
All right. Well, it is what it is. As you can see, we're still not in the greatest of spaces, but that's going to happen sometimes. And listen, sometimes we're going to butt heads. That's just the way it's going to be. I'm not going to change who I am. I would never ask her to change who she is. I mean, that's what makes her. That's what makes misunderstood.
Yep, and you've always said that, and I've listened to you said that, even with your last commentary about the Central Park 5 and how it triggered you and stuff. So all I'm saying is that keep the tongue.
I'm sorry to keep you off, Mr. Carruthers. I apologize, but it is very important that I also make this point because I think that point is also being lost here. It's not just the Central Park 5. It's what I went through as a young black man in New York during that time. And the altercation that I had with the NYPD. That's what I was bringing out.
Yeah, I totally agree with you on that 100% because there's a lot of things that I could bring back from the days way back, even before they were even born to think about. But the realization of it is that when you experience something and it's a part of history and you're that part of history, even though I knew you made
I expect her to relate as a black man. That's pretty unfair.
Even as minute as it may seem to some people, it does mean a lot. So I don't care what anybody says, because like I said, I can remember the time when I had to go around to the back of a theater or there's a drinking fountain, whites only. Can people relate to that? Hell no. But they seem to think that just because it happened then, it won't happen now. And there's a lot of things going on, Uncle Claude, and you see it and I see it, the handwriting's on the wall. It's trying to revert back to that. So I'm not going to get into the why come and how come and what for and the things that are happening now presently. The world is in a state of economy where everything is so damn high out there. He's worried about taking over other countries and doing this and that when we should be studying what's going on at home. The kids at school, they're being taught things that shouldn't even be taught right now. Books are being taken out of the schools. Women are being ostracized. You know, there's a whole lot of things going on in this country right now that is causing such a division. You know, your gas there might be what, $8-9 a gallon. It's still $3.49 here, which is high for us. But when I look at a person, when I look at a person cry about gas being $3.49, I can remember when gas was $1.25 a gallon. Things change, history changed, the world changes. But just because it changed doesn't make it right to where people have to suffer.
So since the world does change, in your words, Mr. Crothers, then we should talk about what's happening today, because the only way race relationships and everything else is going to be better in the United States is if we stay current and we keep moving forward.
Honey, we talked about race relationships have been going on since the beginning of time.
Nobody is perfect. No president is perfect. You pick the best person that's best for the country and the one that makes the most sense. Nobody's saying that any president is perfect. Nobody's saying that.
Oh, okay. Well, if he's so good for the country, why is the country in such a turmoil now? That's all I'm asking. If he's such a good president, why is the country the way it is now, divided as much as it is now?
The country has been divided for a very long time, and that's not going to change in a year. That's not going to change in a year. And so, with that being said, change actually starts with yourself. How you see things. What can you do? Because not one person is going to change things for your life. You have to do certain things. And it's really important that you guys are involved with your local politicians, because it's the state that enforces the law where you are. So that's what you need to do. Donald Trump is doing what he needs to do on a federal level. He is. And are you guys going to be miserable for the next 3 years? Are you going to just pay attention to what's going on?
I'm not going to be miserable for no son of a gun for the next 3 years, 3 days, 3 hours, or 3 minutes. I done lived my life. Okay. Half of you guys are still here. You're still here on this earth, still bickering and badgering each other as black people about bull crap that really doesn't concern us. Really, it don't. It doesn't. That war in Iran doesn't concern us. The only thing that should concern us is being at home, being able to walk the streets in peace and to live as one accord. Now, if you don't see that, hey, I'm cool. Because like I said, I don't live my years. You got yours to live. The future is yours. So that's it.
Yeah, my sound's still messing up.
Hey, Smooth, how are you?
Nah, they talking about some good topics and my sound is still messing up. But y'all can feel free to check out my wall. I'm sorry.
We hear you fine.
You can hear me?
Yeah, we hear you fine.
What's going on with you?
I'm gonna let y'all talk.
Shit, nothing. I had to post my picture on the goddamn thing. Y'all can look at my wall real quick.
You're gonna have to put a story behind what you're talking about. People don't know what's going on with you.
Huh?
Excuse me.
People don't know what's going on with you. They're not from over where you are.
Oh, the whole thing was going on with me. Snoop started a lie because I stopped helping her, which was
wait.
Yeah, she telling people I'm a girl because I stopped helping her, and I'm not. And that's just to deter against the fact that she's out here running behind the scene plays. It's just some little weak ass shit that a jealous bitch do when you block them and reject them and you stop helping a person, they start lying. So that's all that is.
Okay, Smooth had a situation with another content creator. It's kind of interesting. it's kind of interesting how far people take things on this application. Smooth and I had a friendship years ago, and we just recently came back into communication. Like Smooth is a real cool person, but with what he's talking about is, you know, people misgendering him, and so he's feeling a certain kind of way. So, you know, sometimes people will come over here to vent, and I usually just let them vent because I usually just let people vent, and it's okay. So without the names and the cursing, Smooth, go ahead. Because the
Yeah.
people,
Hello, can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
No, without the names and the people, it's just that people going around spreading lies because I stopped helping them and started saying I was a girl just to make everybody else, you know, think I'm crazy and stuff like this. And when you stop helping and you know, because I don't know, and people want to lie and say it's for channels and stuff, and it's not for channels. But you help somebody genuinely, they take a lie and turn it because they figure they have a big platform, and people take a lie quick.
Jay, now your sound is messing up.
You seen that's the same person that you talked to on the when we was FaceTiming, right? I just wanted to clarify
Yes,
that.
I can confirm.
That's the same person when we.
I can confirm.
That's the same person that's on my. Okay.
So some of y'all don't know what Smooth. So you guys just give us a little break right now so I can talk to Smooth. Yes, Smooth. And you know, I know that it's hard for you. I would give you the same advice that I wish somebody would have told me a long time ago. Is not everybody is worth responding to. I know it's not fun being misgendered. I don't know exactly what's going on with you, but it sounds to me like you're saying you're being like bullied, right? And stuff like that. Wait, Bush Baby said, wait, I had to fall back down. Bush Baby, go back in the clouds. Weren't we just arguing? Wait, let me put, where does Smooth go? I cannot have a conversation with Smooth. What? I can't, you guys. Okay, Smooth is in here. Okay, Claude, let's me and you talk. Smooth. Oh, it kicked Smooth out again. Okay, so real quick, so I'm gonna have to set up a stream for just Smooth so we could talk. Smooth has to get his audio together. Now, Smooth, the reason why Smooth is bringing this story over here, I believe, and he can correct me in the chat, is because whatever he's going through in his part of YouTube, he's kind of reaching out to me as a friend because we used to talk about like all kinds of stuff. You know, I used to go through all these things when I was in my sobriety journey and those kind of things that you guys don't care about. And so we'd be on the phone and stuff like that. And so they're calling Smooth a woman. I'm big on the misgendering thing because you guys know how I feel about calling men men and women women. So who else would Smooth reach out to than MU? And when we were talking on the phone, like, you know, like, hey, you know, how you doing? Hey, you good today? I'm like, that's a whole dude. But you guys are saying that Smooth is a woman, so Smooth is upset. And that's why Smooth is trying to speak out on the panel, because I think nobody likes to be attacked for something that's not true. Smooth got misgendered. That's a lie, Trump. So Toby, so you guys can see, you guys know how I feel about the gender thing. And I notice, like, for people to want to bully you online and stuff like that, I don't like it. I'm not caping for Smooth, but I am for this platform. Anybody can come up here and speak their truth now. When I do a horizontal, so I could talk to you guys can hit my link and we can talk about stuff, because I can't do that on my verticals. So when I'm doing a horizontal, I'm like, let me hear you, Claude, Crothers, whomever. Smooth and I were friends. Smooth, keep me correct. I want to say let's say I've been sober 4 years, so 5 years ago. So I've been 2021. But I'm not for the misgendering, you guys. I don't believe in calling men women and women men. I don't care how you dress. I'm going to call you by what you are. One of the reasons why I'm glad that Donald Trump is in office. Can Look at Claude looking at me like that. Claude, I started following you because of your sobriety journey. And I do miss that commentary, Toby. I do miss that commentary. But if you've been following me for that long, you kind of understand. You probably, thank you for following me through my sobriety journey. I appreciate you guys for that. Oh, you do care about my sobriety journey. Thank you, guys. I have 4 years coming up May 21st. Thank you, guys. So, I don't talk about it as much anymore because I'm excited to have other interests. But that's still a big deal for me. And for some people like Smooth and Mr. Carruthers, I don't think Claude was around at that time, that did follow me during that time. You guys have a special place in my heart. So that's why, yes, I let them come up and talk on my panel. And that's how we get this kind of a live stream. And I'm okay with that. So Smooth is being called a woman in other places. You guys saw how many people came down in the chat because Smooth was here when I first started, because they're going around saying that Smooth is a woman. And Smooth is like, wait a minute, I'm a man. Community wall. Smooth is really speaking out because he doesn't want to be called a woman. And if I was a man, I wouldn't want to be called a woman either. Now, all I can say, can I see 100%? Absolutely not. I did not meet Smooth in person, but on the phone and other things, Smooth is a man, and I'm not going to call him a woman. And you guys can't just misgender people because you feel that they're a woman. Not over here. I can't tell you guys what to do in your places. But one thing about the sobriety thing, you guys, is you learn to live in your truth. And you have to learn to stay strong, even if it's not popular, even if people are going to turn on you, whatever. It would be really, I got my name in titles because of Smooth Carter right now. It would be really easy for me to go along with the crowd. It would be easy for me to say I'm a Democrat. It would be easy for me to say I don't like Donald Trump. Those things would be easy for me. I'm not going to go against my own beliefs, okay? And I encourage you to live in your truth. Claude and Carruthers, I don't need an echo chamber. We have conversations because you guys come from different parts and you have different views. Now, I wish that Smooth could speak for himself, but since he can't, I'm just going to tell you guys that I didn't see a woman, and Smooth can do whatever he wants with commentary. He can clip my video. He can do whatever he wants. The picture that Smooth posted is what I see. You guys do what you want with it. Now, Claude, I'm going to move on from that. The satisfying work I've ever done, right? I stopped drinking over 20 years ago. I stopped drinking. Congratulations, Chill. Congratulations. I am so proud of you. Alcohol is really hard because it's everywhere, and that's the one drug that people criticize you for stopping. They're like, why? You can have just one. Congratulations. Thank you, Mello. MU, every day I find we have the same values. I love it. I love it. Thank you. Grinstar says that's absolutely amazing. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Aaron. You sure have. Aaron and I met. We had a beautiful conversation. Thank you, Smooth. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate you guys. You did upgrade MU. Okay, so someone mentioned something about me. You guys, Claude and Carlos, you guys can interrupt me.
No, dear, I'm not going to interrupt you. This is your platform right now. I don't have no direct questions. I supported you all the way, like you said, even through your sobriety, and I'm glad, coming up in May, that'll be your 4 years, and I'm going to be still cheering for you. The only thing we disagree on at times is politics. And politics to me, like I said, are strange bedfellows. One day you can love a person, next day you can hate a person. So you continue on doing what you're doing with your live stream right now.
I appreciate that, Mr. Carruthers, but I never... I just want to make sure we're all good. You traded one drug for the next. Trump is...
We're all good, honey. We're all... Look, let them people talk bullshit in the chat. A lot of them are trolls anyway. If I disagree with you... Well, let me speak for a second, because a lot of people on there are trolling. So if I was automatically say that I love Donald Trump, then I would be ostracized too. So I know the game. But since I love you because you love Donald Trump, they're going to try to talk shit about me, which I don't give a damn. I
really
love you.
I love Donald Trump. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm
MAGA.
saying. That's MAGA. Well, we'll call it what you want, or MAGA, or whatever. You know, like I said, politics will bring out the worst in people. But with me, I've seen enough politics in my lifetime to know that once the economy doesn't suit the people of the country, things are going to change. And just, you know, just keep watching as your prices go up. How many people are going to change their minds when the farmers can't make that money like they used to make because of the tariff situation? You know, just keep watching. That's all I'm saying. Just keep watching.
I will do that.
All
I will
right.
do that. And
Okay.
Claude will send me an article and be like, hey, you got to go live about this. He will, I'm sure. He'd be happy for me to. Oh, let me get Bush Baby together real quick.
Get home safe.
Who do I look down on?
So much.
Before you, who do I look down on? Because what you're not going to do is lie on me in my own chat. So I'm trying to think if I need to permanently block her. Who do I look down on? I don't look down on anybody for their past. And those are the things you guys like to come in here and just lie because you want to get me upset so y'all can go, oh, you just want to get somebody upset. So some of you just like to say stuff. I don't look down on anybody. It's actually the opposite. A lot of people look down on me, call me dumb, stupid, all those kind of things. I don't really care what people say, but I don't look down on anybody. And I darn sure won't look down on anybody that has a substance abuse problem. And I never have. The Central Park 5, people who have less than you, etc. Why are you here if you don't like the things that I talk about? I haven't looked down on the Central Park Bush Baby refusing to leave. She can go. I could care less. Won't be missed. We're good over here. Nobody's looking down on anybody, and I haven't looked down on the Central Park 5. The only reason you're bringing it into the chat is because you want me to talk about it, and I think that you need to do better and stop trying to be the main character. Nobody's thinking about you, Bush Baby. The last I checked, you're somebody that stays in the bushes, so why don't you float back up there? How you doing, Krista? Oh, look at Jerome.
Okay.
We don't have history, Bush Baby. We don't have history. We've never been on the phone together. We don't have history. So stay in your lane. And I followed your journey. I'm so glad you had made it through, Jerome. I appreciate you. And listen, I am the most transparent person up on this darn app. But some of you, you know, don't let this sweet face fool you. You're not going to tell me my truth. You're not going to tell me who I am. The people that's here for me knows what I'm talking about, and we have conversations. And the rest say things to try to get me angry. So that would be your last response for me. Carry on. People are upset because Trump's second time in office is really lighting a fire under the country's collective. Yeah. Bush Baby just wants attention. I don't give a damn what you heard. Now, I hope you heard that. How about that? Krista, welcome back. Welcome back.
Hi.
Okay, so
I've been trying to play catch up to make sure you're okay.
I'm okay. So you missed Smooth Carter's conversation, and Smooth Carter is upset because he's being misgendered, and he's screaming at the top of his lungs that he's a man. And
like
I'm
everybody knows that.
Yeah, so I'm not for they instigate you to get a rise out of you. Exactly, Scott. That's why I have to be careful with the things I respond to and what I listen to. So I'm just gonna let him rock out in the chat and let the chat entertain him. I don't care about your messages. I don't care about your receipts. I don't care about anything from my past. You can stay there for all I care. So Smooth came up and said that he's a guy and that people are posting pictures. And what I want to say is this, though. I think it's hard. Now, hear me. Now, I don't want to be offensive. I think that it's hard when you're in a particular part of YouTube and that's the commentary is provoking you, getting you angry, talking about your personal life for a storyline, which is why I removed myself from those kind of conversations, because I don't like that. I don't like my life being talked about for other people's commentary. So when you engage in that kind of stuff, I feel that you set yourself up in these situations. I'm not blaming Smooth for people misgendering him. He had a friendship, and that friendship went sour. And that person is going around saying that this is really a woman. Smooth has a high-pitched voice. Always have. But that doesn't make him a man. And so that's kind of where it is right now. I think that's why for me, it's like, no, I'm cutting off all French. Chris, I'm not talking about you guys on the panel. Thank you, Jerome.
Phew. I was
So
like,
that's
what the
kind
hell?
that's kind of,
What
I appreciate you, my friend.
the hell? I was getting ready to call you. Wait, what was that? What was this mother Krista something?
I love you
I
guys so
thought
much.
Krista
You guys,
went
y'all
to sleep
always good at
again.
when you're doing well. Like, look at, I've been out here for 4 years, right? You got Bush Baby talking about I ain't seeing your messages. Let me tell you something. I've been to school. I have graduated. I'm about to graduate again with my, with my degree in psychology.
Let's go.
I have an awesome career. I have I have a beautiful life because I did the work, and you guys aren't about to take anything from me. I did the work, and I'm still doing the work. I take care of my body. I go work out. I do everything that I'm supposed to do. And some of you, all you want to do, like, look at Bush Baby trying her best to get attention in the chat, trying her best to get a rise out of me. I'll always use that opportunity to pat myself on the back. That's not looking down. So the only people that ever say you're looking down on them are the ones that's not doing anything. They're always going to say, oh, look, she's looking down on people. No, I'm proud of my accomplishments, that the work that I did. And the people that have supported me along the way. Mr. Carruthers has supported me. Chris has supported me. Some people in the chat, Aaron, some of you guys have watched my journey, told me. Some of you that I don't even know have watched the transformation. It was a genuine transformation down to me being baptized. Like, all those things happened right in front of you guys. I'm not supposed to be proud of my testimony. I am proud of my testimony. I'm proud of it. And I could do a stream about when I voted Democrat. I told you guys, I didn't vote for Trump both times. I don't think. I have trouble remembering. I don't think. I can't say 100% sure, but I can tell you that my views have changed throughout the years. And now that I'm sober, I'm still I've always been educated because I started getting my education right after the military. I'm just finishing up, but I am strong. I'm not this person that people try to paint me out to be. Everybody at one time or another will go through a hard time. I don't care about that part of the story. I pray that you get through it. I mean, I do care. But I don't like it when people tell you that you can't make it and you can't change and you can't do something better. I don't like that. So I will never be the most popular content creator out here. I will never be someone that everybody likes. I won't be it. I stand on my truth. I'm loyal to my friends and the people that support me. And sometimes we will have disagreements, but it doesn't mean I'm pulling my support from you. It doesn't mean that you have to change your views for me. No. But I'm going to be proud of who I am. And I'm going to always open up my platform if you guys want to speak about your story or your situation or whatever. I'm just going to do that.
Hello, Jerome. How are you? I miss you in the chat. I probably got to get to your channel. Somebody probably got you blocked. I have to figure that out. You don't have to explain anything to anyone, MU.
I appreciate that.
Once people feel like if I say something, I can get a response out of her or make her feel like she needs to explain herself. Once they figure you out for that, they're going to always, like, even if they know the answers, they're going to They're gonna ask questions about stuff anyway, just to get you to explain yourself to them. You don't have to explain anything to anybody. Right. Right. And Smooth Carter, I can't
I just
believe I
realized I
didn't
was
even
on
know
mute.
people were saying that about him. Like I
You go through the same thing, Krista. You go through the same things like I do.
yes.
Krista goes through the same kind of thing. I mean, Krista doesn't talk about politics, but she can. Krista is just like
Yeah.
she'll have like a fun-loving type stream, and because of her personality, people will come for her and stuff like that. But I see Krista for who she is, and so I'm proud
Yeah.
to have Krista as a friend. She just accepts me for who I am, and I appreciate
No, I
that.
gotta go see your wall, Smooth. I will. Yeah, MU, I do. And I appreciate the people that
I'm sorry.
appreciate me. I appreciate the people that will allow me to be me. And those that don't, fuck them. You know,
That's what you
I
got to do,
don't
you
care.
guys. That's what you have to do. Um,
Mm. These
that's
people will never be happy with you because they're not happy with themselves. When you see people come on here and they're always wanting people to explain themselves and people to do this and I want this from people, I want that. That's because they really want it from themselves.
they
You
do.
know,
You have to ignore
that's
it.
yeah, I
Very.
can't make you happy. You gotta, like I tell people when it comes to relationships, when you get with somebody, they're not required to make you happy. They're there to help enhance and make you a happier person, but they're not there. That's too much pressure on one person to come into your life and that's their whole thing that they got to just make you happy. That's not fair. No. You got to do some work for yourself. You can't be lazy. If you want to be happy, then you got to practice being happy. You got to practice being around people that make you happy, doing stuff that
You're right.
make you happy. Or if you
And
want to be a miserable person, then keep doing what you're doing and being
do what
miserable.
you're doing. We're in times.
Hey, real true.
Oh, hey, Edward. We're in times where there's a lot that's going on in the world, and people are afraid about things that they don't know, and so I don't want to stress. What Krista said is absolutely right. Find something that makes you happy. Be around people that make you happy. There's enough stress in the world by itself.
Mhm.
So I say that to say if I have a relationship or a friendship, the moment that becomes sour, I'm not saying don't work in a friendship, I'm not saying that. But sometimes people come around you just to drain your energy and provoke you.
Yeah.
So why keep having that person in your life?
And if you look at the stuff that people do, like they'll do negative stuff just to get your attention, right? And they'll say negative things just to get your attention. Well, then guess what? It just shows that you're a negative person. Like, okay.
I'm not participating in it. When I first started the stream, I had like 90 some people over here. You know what I did?
Hmm.
I realized that wait a minute, they're here because they think I'm about to talk about some mess and some drama. I switch gears. I don't need
Yeah.
that. I switch gears. Nope, don't want that
Hmm.
kind of a chat. Don't want that kind of crowded audience. Not gonna do it. What we have over here is what I want, and it took me a while to. Not everybody can just switch their commentary and like I did. I'm proud of that.
Oh,
I'm not.
okay.
I don't beef. I'm not gonna start beefing.
Um,
I will talk about stuff, but the thing is though, I'm not going to
damn.
give you what you want because the people I got away from, I'm not
Well,
trying to go back into that atmosphere.
okay. I'm gonna go over to Smooth's. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me see if I got enough juice on this
Oh, I can
other.
send it to you. Do you want me to send it to you?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Let me send
Smooth,
it
is
to
it
you.
okay if she sent it to me?
He gave me permission to share it, so I don't think he
Oh,
cares. He
okay.
can share it. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me
Thank
see if I can
you.
forward it. For
Smooth was like,
oh wait, I don't think I can. I might have to. I don't know if I can take it from Instagram to my. How do I do it? Do I pin the? Hmm.
or
Oh,
just
maybe if
send
I
Smooth.
save it. Okay, I can save it and then I can send it to you like that.
Or I was going to say, or you could send Smooth my number and then he could just send it to me.
Okay, I could do either one.
Okay.
I think I have it. I think that at the end of the day, yeah, I can send it to you like this. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I just sent it to you. It says it's delivered. Smooth, what you sent me, that's what you put on your wall, right? That's what you want. At the end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
we have a responsibility to make ourselves happy. And like what you saw, I was arguing with oh, thank you, Jerome. Jerome, I love you, Jerome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, y'all, I had that 4 years. I didn't even think I'd make 4 years. I'm kind of like crawling to that finish line.
Congratulations. I'm so proud of you.
Crawling there, girl. It's hard, but it's good though. It's good. I'm like, we're gonna do it, but it's hard because people try to get me off track, and that's why I said I have to protect myself and my energy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we were talking about that at my mom's house today about protecting our energy.
You
Yeah.
gotta protect your energy. Did you see the picture I sent you on the phone? Let me send you the stuff.
Will I be able to check it from here? Okay, if not, I'll just have to come back.
I don't know, but will you have it there for whenever? Smooth as man.
Smooth just want to hear my response. Smooth, you gotta
Yeah,
wait
let
for
me
my
tell you.
response.
So on Smooth Carter's wall, and you guys can check out his wall, but he's talking about the cyberbullying and the cyberstalking that he's experiencing, and channels that he's you're flagging a lot of channels that he's flagging. I think that what's important, you guys, even though I do talk about politics over here, I think that even with the stuff that I talk about, you have to protect your mental health. I will never tell you guys what to do. Okay. If you have followed me from the beginning, life was really stressful because I shared my sobriety journey and people were making things really difficult. I'm going somewhere with this. Hang in there. They were making things really difficult. I was going through real experiences. People were making commentary. So I eventually said, you know what? I'm going to change my commentary and I'm going to cut all these people in my life. I'm not going to go back to those parts of YouTube that cause me stress, because if I can't have fun with you, if I can't be myself with you, I will remove myself with you. I'd rather talk to 3 of you in my chat and have fun. And I haven't been even doing verticals. I've been doing regular live streams, just talking to you guys, getting to know you guys, and building my own community. If you notice, I haven't done verticals in a few days. Okay, so that probably messed up my algorithm, but so because I'm building a community over here, I have not been in a lot of other spaces. And the moment I find myself in a stressful situation, or I went somewhere and now I'm in the middle of stuff, I pull myself away. And I said all of that to say that for me, the stress is not worth it. It's not worth me to go certain places. Like Smooth is stressed out right now. I don't find YouTube worth it. I just think that you have to separate yourself. You can't get me on the phone if I don't deal with you. People talk about me, I don't talk about them because I just nothing them. And I think that people have to get to a point where you just nothing them. No emotions, nothing. Cut them off and go no contact. And that is the best response to people. Right. I could be on a panel with somebody and not even pay them any attention. If I decide I'm not going to do with you, I'm not going to do with you.
Right.
And even if I give you a couple words because we are on a panel together, which is why I don't do many panels, I go right back to my own space. Y'all haven't seen me in the same chats that I used to be in. Not you guys haven't seen that. And I think that takes a lot of growth, though. It takes a lot of discipline to do that. But I don't want to be somewhere where I'm fighting all the time and I'm telling you to call me a woman and you want to call me out my name, or you want to call me an addict, or however you want to label me. I'm not going to go to your spaces.
Right.
And I just think that it takes a certain amount of growth and discipline. You're not about to make your commentary off of me. I can't tell you what to make commentary about, but I don't have to be there. I don't have to hit your panel. I don't have to hit your link. And I think that you just have to be that way. I know that people don't like my views. Why would I?
Can I interrupt a second? I never met Carter, Smooth Carter, except through the internet and people talking about him. You're saying that Smooth Carter wants to be known as a he. Am I right? Do I get this right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So from now on, I'm letting Smooth Carter know this away from you now. Smooth Carter, I will refer to you as he, whatever you want to be here on YouTube. I don't think that people want to be misgendered, period, at all. Myself, I don't want to be misgendered. I am a man. You know what I'm saying? So if this is what Smooth Carter wants, Smooth Carter, I'm in your corner 100%. As a YouTuber, as a content creator, you are a he. So whatever anybody else thinks about you or may want to think, you are a he. Uncle Claude, you've been quiet there, buddy. I know you're probably busy. What's going on?
No, I had it on mute. That's all. I was just listening.
Yeah, I was on mute too.
If Smooth is saying, like, I'm like, who are we unless we have met Smooth in person? If you guys tell me that you're a man, then you're a man. If you tell me that you're a woman, then you're a woman.
When did that start that they were saying that? Because he's always been a man since I've been here.
Anyway, what I'm saying is what Smooth Carter just told me on here on these YouTube streets, I appreciate it. I will continue and always refer to him as a man. Okay. So that's that. It doesn't matter. I'm doing what he likes, what he wants, and how he wants to be referred to as a man. And I thank you.
But when did they start calling him something else? Because the whole time I've been here, he's always been a man. I never. Is this like something new that somebody's just starting a rumor?
I'm not in y'all sector to know that. I don't know,
well,
but
that is not my sector. They support me. I support them. But if you ask any of those people, they have told me numerous of times, I am not beef sector. I tell them, okay, that's fine, no problem.
Right.
And then sometimes they say you are. I am. I tell them, okay, thank you, that's fine. I'm not going to argue with them.
Okay, so I'll put in a back chat. So Smooth is saying when he stopped when Maggie Bones came out and so Smooth was in a friendship with someone and that friendship fell apart. Someone that you be arguing with. Here, I'll put in a back chat. I'll put things on my channel.
I'm Smooth. Yeah, you sent it to my she has my personal number. So she sent it to me personally. Because I don't know if I can check it while I'm on here, unless you want me to go look and come back.
Okay, look at the back chat.
Okay.
That's how it started. Yeah, so Smooth is, you guys, you see that Smooth is really upset. I don't like to see people upset. I sent your picture to Krista. She has it.
Yeah.
So you can take it off your community wall. I sent it to her. Mm-hmm. If it's the one that you sent me on my Instagram, I sent it to Krista. Absolutely. So Smooth is upset, you guys, and Smooth. I
look at your picture.
Yeah, I hate to see. I don't put pictures on my channel. That's why I'm not. How are you gonna be upset over what somebody else says? I tell Smooth to let it go, but that's a good question. So Smooth, people are wondering, why are you upset about what someone else is saying? Probably like, can you ignore them? I don't want to speak for Smooth, but since Smooth can't hit the link, I think for Smooth, it's becoming, what is the word I'm looking for? Excessive. And a lot of people are Smooth. When I looked at Smooth's community wall, Smooth talks about being cyberbullied and cyberstalked and stuff.
Yeah.
Those aren't my words. Those are Smooth's words.
Yeah.
So that's why he's like trying to speak out about it. For me, from somebody that has been talked about online, my ignore game is so tight. I ignore this stuff because you're not about to interrupt my regular life. I've already done that with you guys. I'm not doing it anymore. I just ignore it. Inciting malicious mob attacks. So that's why Smooth is I don't know. Smooth, can you call me while I'm live? If you can't hit the link, can you call in so that way you can speak for yourself? Because I don't want to speak for you. Can you call if you can hear me? I know what it feels like, especially as a Republican. We're called our name all the time. We're called fascists. We're called racist. I'm black. How can I be racist? Okay, Smooth is calling in. Let Smooth call in, you guys. So you guys,
Okay.
you can ask Smooth the questions yourself. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Smooth. You know I'm live. Right.
Yeah,
But this
I
way they
can't
can.
see you live because I'm on here.
No, that's okay. I'll read you the comments. Okay, you guys, you have a conversation with Smooth. You ask him the questions.
Okay, Krista, did you see my picture?
We have to go out and come back. Want me to go out and come
Yeah,
back
she'll be
in?
able to see it when because she's live on her phone, I think. So I don't think she can see the picture.
Oh, okay.
Now,
Ask him, do he want me to go out and come back in? I will.
some people are asking you, how can you be upset over what somebody else says? So they're kind of wondering why you are upset.
Okay, because I'm constantly getting attacked. It's not like just one time. It's like even if I'm on my own page, they come through Tracy. All of them come on my page writing that hate speech, and then they do lives about me constantly. And they go to panel, inciting more people to attack my sex. That's why it's getting like beyond annoying, because when everybody keep on attacking, and even when I don't bother nobody, but ever since I cut somebody off and stopped helping the person, and when I found out the person was still trying to tear down a lemon and thought I was going to expose it, came out here and lied on my sex because I gave only $95 block and cut the person off. And so the person felt like they could come out here and lie to get their channel back going. That's why. Because the person doing it for content, trying to use me for content to get their channel back going, and then they got other trolls trolling me and attacking my sex as well. You already done broke up my marriage and shit.
You got to take your power back. Smooth. Smooth.
I can't hear nobody but them dogs.
Oh, Smooth. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
I said you have to take your power back.
What'd you say?
You have to take your power back.
Yes, ma'am. That's why I've been asking people, to leave me alone, just because I stopped helping you and I refuse to help a person, and I don't feel like being conned out of no money or being lied on. See, I stopped helping a person when a person lied and said I was trying to buy their box,
Okay.
they coochie. And I don't like them type of lies and stuff because I was
Right.
married.
Well, none of us want to be lied on. Nobody. That's not a good feeling,
And then to try to make it seem like I'm trying to force myself on you, that's when I came out a couple of years ago and exposed that that's not even what it was. That's the reason why I'm saying it, because the person that got a malicious, evil intents and stuff will sit up there and lie and twist stuff just to get them some content and just to try to be back relevant, acting like they got information and all this just to get their channel back growing, because they cannot afford StreamYard. They can't afford the bills. So what they do is they lie and try to get content and get sympathy donations and stuff. But at the same token, I'm getting attacked. My house is getting fucked with because of those lies. That's the only reason why it's bothering me when you break up my home and stuff like that.
Oh my God.
That's why I've been reporting all the violations. If you're attacking, you violating my rights and stuff, then I have a right to report. And that's it.
Right. You have to start with taking back your power. Okay. You also, I say you have to start by taking back your power.
Yes, ma'am.
You can hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Is the sound going out?
Where am you at?
I can't hear you.
Okay.
Smooth Carter, we can hear you. It might be a delay in the thing, but just go ahead and speak up, please.
Yeah, still good. I'm sorry. I'm running back and forth.
Yes. I'm sorry. It's just the weather raining loud and everything else is storm and stuff. So I was
Green
trying to
Star
make sure
said,
y'all
"Who
could
broke?" Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Let me cut you off. I'm
was
running back
saying-
and forth because we're doing some moving and stuff. Green Star said, "Who broke up your marriage?"
The person that's been going around trolling and lying on my name, saying that I try to buy them or try to control their channel, which is not true.
Okay, you have another question. Okay, were y'all reading the questions to Smooth? I'm so sorry. I'm in the middle of a move at the same time.
Oh,
'Cause I'm
no,
putting some
I was
stuff in my
just,
studio. I'm sorry, but you guys, y'all know I got my little studio, so I'm furnishing
Yeah.
my studio at the same time and figuring out what to keep and what to give away. So I'm telling you, hold on, let me come on camera. MU has been doing her thing. I graduated, got my dance studio. I got so much going on right now. Things are looking up. How
Let's
can you? I'm excited. How can you? I'm sorry, but how can? Oh, we read that. If it's that serious, step away from all this. That's coming from Mellow. Thank you guys for Grinstar. Okay.
The thing about it is, this is a free app. Should nobody have to step away from nothing? Should nobody be doxing? Should nobody be talking or harassing or bullying or none of that shit? This should be a safe place for everybody. And then you also have pedos online talking about doxing and sexually assaulting kids too. So it's not just stepping away, because if you step away and you got doxers and child predators online and stuff, that stuff needs to be reported. This is a free app. Why don't they just stop violating the rules? You don't have to attack nobody to have content. That's not content.
Okay, but you said that the person did all of this because they said you were making passes at them?
That's my desk.
Yeah, I love that.
I know, but you know what? I love when he buys you that's nice or more.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
How about y'all ask me some questions and I'm gonna drop in the chat so I can hear y'all directly, okay?
Okay.
I'm seeing right now.
If I'm not mistaken, and I'm sorry to bother, or I hope I'm blocking everybody else from asking a question. But this is really, number one, this is actually the first time that I've actually heard that. That's absolutely ridiculous. This person must have obviously too much time on their hands
Right.
to do all this. That's ridiculous.
And that's why
It
I
just
said,
takes too much energy to try and ruin somebody's marriage like that, to interfere with somebody's personal life. I
yeah,
mean,
sounds like somebody
give me
real
a
obsessive.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
You guys, can y'all read? Oh, he took off. Okay. Sorry, guys.
Smooth
I'm
went
great.
back into the chat, MU.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, so he can talk to us.
Okay.
But Smooth, I was just gonna say, this person did making passes at them, or you wanted them? Really make out what you were saying when you were talking about that.
I wish I could show y'all what we're moving out. Like we got like all of this. It's a lot, but you know it's always hard to downsize too. I'm like, oh my god, things are
You're
leaving.
moving, you said?
No,
Oh,
I have to downsize. Like I have like we had like a lot in storage, and we had a lot like
oh, okay.
and so you know I have I'm getting rid of stuff and then adding stuff to my studio, if that makes sense. So I have help here, and we have
Yes,
like
Smooth. I received who the person was.
Smooth. You have
And
to
you know,
realize. Oh, go ahead, you guys. Talk to
it's
Smooth.
so much I want to say, Smooth, but I don't want to.
We don't know what's making it worse or better. I feel like Mello is saying, come on now. So people are saying this, Smooth, and I'm just, you know, and this is a safe space to talk, right? People aren't attacking you, but some people are wondering this. Sounds like you. Oh, so Mello says, "Come on out. It sounds like you're your own problem. Turn it off for your own good." That's kind of like what I said about ignoring people. Bill Trump said, "A few bad apples can ruin it for everyone." That's why water is so critical.
But why does he have to give up? Why does he have to give up somewhere that he enjoy coming to? Because someone else don't have enough control over themselves to like not get the fuck off?
So Krista
That
is saying that why should Smooth leave when it's other people that's the problem?
yeah, why you if you don't like that person, just leave them alone. What the hell? That's
Grinstar
it.
said, "Does this person know you and your wife?" So Smooth said, so I'm trying to help Smooth sort this out. Now, you guys, if y'all want to know MU's opinion, and it's nice that Crothers and Claude's here as men to give Smooth advice. I'm going to say this, but I'm a woman. I choose to ignore. And my ignore game is tight. I don't give a damn what you say, what lie. I have the worst lies told on me, the worst. And I ignore you. But Krista is saying, wait, why should Smooth leave? Why can't this person bullying Smooth leave? Now, Smooth said, I helped this person when she was in need. That's all. That hurts when you help somebody and then they betray you like that. And then people don't see the truth. That never feels good.
But that person goes around like you're a ball and shot collar that they walk around with diamonds. And wait a minute, and they're raggedy. Wait a minute.
Mello, let me tell you something that I did. So I was live and I was doing my sobriety commentary, and this is why for Toby and everybody else that don't know why I switched, they called CPS on me, and I was sober, completely sober, and put me through some real life trauma.
Oh,
Y'all don't see me in those spaces. You guys don't see me on the phone with them. You don't see me doing anything. I cut everybody off because you're not about to affect
that's how
my real
I feel.
life.
I am
You're not
so
about to affect
happy.
my real life. I'm not playing with you guys online. People are evil. They're miserable.
Yeah.
And they like to see you struggle. But look at where I am today. And the way
Mhm.
I could not have done all the things I've done today if I was in people's life, if I was worried about what people had to say about me. There comes a point where you have to cut people off.
Just cut them off. Go away.
Now, Krista will get you together.
See, what I'm going to do, though, before I completely step away, I'm going to give them a nice farewell. Oh, honey, I'm going to give them a farewell. We going to have balloons and everything, honey. Oh, yeah.
No,
but I don't fuck with them, and I'm happy I don't. Like,
exactly. Now, let's be fair. Okay, so Smooth, I mean, put yourself in Smooth situation. So Smooth, when you are friends with somebody, I've been here. Now think about you online. Smooth said he's been online for 10 years, had no problems. And then you meet the wrong person, all of a sudden you're having these problems. So he's having trouble adjusting. He's like, I didn't have any problems until one person. You know, sometimes it just takes one person to ruin your life. You got to be careful who you let in your life. It's not Smooth's fault as far as that goes, but that's why I said, you know, sometimes you got to walk away and let people say what they're going to say. You see what I did? People didn't like me and they were mistreating me in certain places. I found a whole different group right here that support MU for MU. I'm not stressed out when I come live talking to you guys. Well, sometimes. Sometimes we'll battle, right, Claude? But at the end of the day, we break bread. We're not doxing each other. We're not hurting each other. We're not doing that. You guys will see Claude and I argue because Claude doesn't like Trump, and I do. So we're gonna argue. But we're not gonna harm each other though.
Good to see you smiling.
But you know what the best thing is about that is?
That's just the way it is.
You can allow a person to be themselves. You want people to be themselves. Uncle Claude don't want you just saying you're a Democrat because you want to please him, but in your heart, once you get around me and let's just say Mr. Williams, you're like, shoot, I'm a Republican. But when I'm around him, you know, that's not, that means you're not giving that person the real you. You know what I'm saying?
That's fine.
I never thought she gave that information out. Like I said, they're both passionate about politics. even though they don't agree all the time, and that makes
No,
for
I
good
didn't say she
commentary.
gave that
It
out. I
makes for good
said
commentary.
that
But
you have to be who you
Krista,
are.
hold it,
Like,
Krista, baby, hold it. Wait a minute, Krista, wait a minute. I'm finna get on you now.
what
We haven't
happened?
had I've been watching you, and you know I always say I'm gonna tap you on the shoulder.
Yes.
When did you become Mrs. Pills again?
You
I
know,
thought you
the
were gonna
only
stay.
time,
I thought you were gonna stay single for a while, honey. I thought you were gonna roam the countryside and have fun with people. Why are you putting labels on your names again?
well, because people were testing our friendship.
Well, friendship is one thing, but just to take a person's name just to show that you got friendship, that don't you think that takes away from your own what being independent?
No, because Pills still let me be myself. He's not possessive over me like that. He still let me be
Well, if
myself.
he's not
And
possessive, honey, then you can drop the name and be just Krista and still talk about pills. That's what I'm saying.
well,
It's like free
I am
advertising.
being free spirited and outgoing because I just feel like wearing his name, and so I do it.
Okay, but this is a modern age of women. A lot of women aren't taking men's names anymore.
But see, I don't live by other people's rules. I just live by the Krista rule. You just
Okay,
be
and
free and just do
okay,
what you want to
sweetheart.
do
So
from day to
you
day.
would rather live by Krista's rules, have it cause you grief, and then the next week or next month you're falling out with people about the same stuff that they told you not to do, right?
Well, see, nobody can tell me what not to do because I'm 55 years old.
Okay,
Some of
so
them is
Let
gonna
me
get their
make
ass kicked
sure.
by me now because they tell me what to do. So now they didn't found themselves in a bad spot with me. So I owe them a nice, you know what I'm saying? So
no,
no,
but you're
You
nobody
guys
can tell me what to do. I do what I
you're
want to
such
do.
a smooth and lovable woman. That's why I can't understand how at one moment you're nice and sweet, and the next moment you're turning around, cutting
It's a
people.
thin line
Yeah,
between
let me
love
between love
and
and hate.
hate.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
sweetest woman in the world can be the
before I get on
meanest
to
woman in the world.
Krista.
If you know her that way,
Yeah, but sometimes you meet a woman and she's already mean, so that
you
song
keep
doesn't
on
stand for
hurting her.
everybody.
She keeps quiet. She might be holding something inside that
Uh,
could really
no,
hurt you one day.
no. Like I
Before I
said,
move on to Krista and Pills, where Crothers want to go, let me say this to Smooth. I don't know if Smooth is still listening. So you guys, this person that Smooth has problems with is not new. Um, it seems to me as if it dies down and then it comes back. I'm not 100% sure. They weren't in a relationship; they were friends. You know who Smooth is talking about? I don't care if Smooth puts the name. If Smooth puts the name in my if Smooth puts the name in my chat, I'll just have one of my
What is that
moderators to do
real?
that, baby. But the thing is, I feel I'm gonna say this. I Nobody likes to be lied on and nobody likes to be misgendered. The way that I handle stuff is I completely ignore it. I stand by what I said, and I know that Smooth came around me because we were friends, and he's like, "Wait, you're not speaking up for me." I wasn't watching what was happening, but I've learned this about people: they're more inclined to believe a lie because it creates a better story.
Yeah.
That's not issue.
yeah, that's been the MO for everything on here
Yeah,
on
I can
YouTube.
tell you guys, that we're friends. I tell you guys, but dang, that's like me. I'm talking to Chris on the phone, and y'all want to tell me that Chris is a man. I'm like, I talked to this person on the phone. What are you talking about? On the phone?
Right.
I'm telling you. So I kind of understand why Smooth, and I told you guys, Smooth and I we were not in a good space. So it's not like I'm caping for a friend, but I speak for the truth. If I tell you guys that, hey, we had these conversations, and when did Smooth become a woman all of a sudden? That's just what it is. Can I say
That's what
100%?
I said. When did that happen? Because
I
since I've
I
been here in every chat that I've ever known Smooth to be in, They've always said he, and I've always known it
They've
to be a
always said
he.
he until, so this is the thing, you guys. Until he fell out with one person, then his gender changed. So that's
Oh,
why
God.
it's like, wait a minute, you're not speaking up for me. I'm like, number one, I don't owe you anything. You turned on me for no reason. I forgive Smooth. All is good. The past is the past. But Smooth said, wait a minute, you're not gonna say that I'm the person. Now we never met face to face or anything like that, but the person that I was talking to, I've always saw Smooth as a man. And I'm Republican. I'm not gonna call you a woman if you're a man. I'm not gonna call you a man if you're a woman. Okay, we don't do Republicans might, but I'm conservative.
Yeah, some Republicans.
I don't play that mess, and so I can see why Smooth would reach out to me because I don't play those kind of games. I told you when my kids had to go to school and learn about all these extra pronouns, we pulled my kids out of school and put them in private school. I don't play those kind of games. Nah, I'm not calling Smooth. If Smooth came and said, "Hey, call me a woman," I'm gonna look at Smooth side-eyed. Yes, I mean a woman.
Well,
I don't play those.
I'm like
I
this.
got pissed off for not calling men women when they dress up in dresses, and some people in y'all sector got like mad at me.
Well,
but if you are born with male parts,
face
that's
it.
what you
Come
are.
on, let's face it.
That's what you are, period.
There are things going on in the world that a lot of people don't approve of and don't like, but yet they come here on YouTube and they see them, then they want to start bashing them. Okay, if you don't like a person because of the way they dress or the way that they look, keep it. If you can't keep it to yourself, like you said, don't start an argument, don't start a rumor, and don't start lying on the person. Just
don't start
I
lying.
agree,
You got
Mr.
a real. I
Williams.
mean,
I
you can
agree,
hurt somebody
Mr.
with the
Williams.
truth. You can hurt somebody with the truth. Now, Smooth, you got to keep it real. Smooth says, "I feel bad because you was going after. They were going after your kids at the time. I prefer not to revisit the past." But you felt back because a certain person didn't like me, and so you just kind of
like I said, I never met Smooth Carter. The only thing I know about is Smooth Carter's name. So they want to be called a he. I'm going to call him a he. Now the rest of the people on the platform, the rest of the people on the platform want to jam me about it. Well, let them jam me. But one thing for certain and two things for sure, I'm respecting that person's wishes. Period.
Smooth Carter, I gotta keep it on. I ain't gonna lie for nobody. Now you turned on me because of but this is a learning experience, you guys. I see it online. When you fall out with one person, everybody want to fall out with you. I don't do that. But the isolation. Now, what if I wasn't strong enough to overcome all that stuff? But MU stands alone. I will always stand alone. So I'm not worried about it. But some people can really take that stuff to heart.
They force me and you to stand alone. I'll be like, I'm getting the hell away from them. Crystal.
Crystal, you always stood alone. Just hush up.
Crystal stands alone too.
Oh, okay.
So my advice to Smooth, you guys, I want Smooth to hear this. And I know this isn't easy, Smooth. You can't control what people say about you.
Right.
And sometimes what I have seen with you, and I'm saying this with love, is that sometimes when things are going well, you still show up in the chat in the comment section of a particular person. When somebody does something to you and they cause you this much grief, sometimes when you're doing well, they're going to want to come around, or if they're needing something from you, they're going to seem friendly. But when people put you through something and show you who they are and what they're capable of, you have a responsibility to stay away from them and to cut people off. You can't control what people say, but once you start responding and once you stop feeding that fire, I'm not telling you not to handle things legally. I'm not telling you not to protect yourself in certain ways, but I'm telling you to be careful what you listen to and to not go around people that's going to cause you this much conflict. Because now it's crossing from YouTube into your real life, and now you're having real life problems. You're stressing out. It's giving you anxiety. Are y'all understanding what I'm saying? Am I making sense?
Yeah, you are. You're basically telling him he must take his power back.
Thank you, Krista. Okay, I'll let you guys talk. I said enough. I'll let you guys talk. You guys can give him advice. I feel that the internet has caused people a lot of stress, and it's caused people to interact with people they normally wouldn't have interacted with. That could be a good thing, but it also could be a bad thing and abuse. You got to protect yourself. You got to protect your mind. I know that my streams are controversial. So what the hell do I look like looking for what the things that people say about me? And Smooth, I feel that you've got to learn how to cut people off. Don't go places to where it's going to stress you out. I know that's easier said than done, but it takes work. You got to do work. That's what saved me. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all do 111. That made no sense. Streams about me. I'm going on mute.
Oh, anyway, go check the room, honey. Go check the room.
What am I doing? You guys got it. I'm kind of busy here. Y'all got it. I got something to take care of.
Oh my goodness. Mm-mm-mm. Hey,
I'll
honey,
let the
you know,
guys
I've been
talk.
every time I go somewhere, sometimes I'll be getting a message from a certain person talking about protecting my phone. I
Oh
told
my
them
God.
my phone is already protected, so I got good insurance, so they don't have to worry about it.
Oh
I go,
God. Mr. Williams, I get so much grief about you and that telephone.
hey, I know.
And they're like, what did he do? Then somebody flipped the whole story and they said, yeah, I heard when Mr. Williams was there with Krista, this lady called and her name.
Well, like I said, honey, they don't know our story, so they're gonna add to it. You know, if it makes if it makes for good content, I'm all for it. But
But
when
when
it gets
I hear these stories, I be like, what?
what do you expect? You know, if they weren't there, they weren't there. So what the hell? That's the way I look at it. That's
But
just
you
the way I
said
look
they
at
be
it.
telling you to protect your phone.
Yeah, protect your phone, protect them. And they're still harping on that stuff too. I don't know if
Wait,
it's a
are you
year.
gonna sit while I deal with my movers real fast?
Honey,
Are you-
you were supposed to be going to your movers. Get on out of here. We got it. We got it.
okay.
Boy,
I'm
Dizzy
sorry,
Bop.
I've been back and forth, guys. I apologize.
Well, that's all right, Uncle
It's
Claude. We know
okay.
But
But
you've been busy.
I was in agreement, Uncle Claude, that I was going to just be quiet and let the gentleman talk, you guys with Smooth. And I was just going to sit here, be cute, and just be a lady and look dainty while you guys all
Yeah,
talk.
sure.
That's what I'm doing.
I know better.
Oh my goodness. Uncle Claude, I can't do nothing right with this one.
Oh, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you at all. You know, I don't come on as often as you do, Krista, so I can sit back and listen to you, and then I can critique you. Always telling me to tap you on your shoulder, so I'm tapping you on your shoulder, baby. You know, don't let me have to smack it, flip it up, and rub it down again. Now, see.
Oh,
Jesus.
Lord,
Oh my God. I'm going to let the gentleman talk. I'm not going to talk again as soon as the lady come back in the room.
It'll take a little bit longer, but at least it'll be worth
Thank you, Smooth. Smooth is so much I want to talk to you about. It's so much I want to tell you. But Smooth, I can't say it on here.
it.
Smooth, because it's
Well, you
so
know you
much.
can't say it, so don't mention it. If you can't say it, wait till you get the phone call. Okay?
Okay. Is
Okay.
that my sis, Louisiana Red?
Red, how in the hell are you? Where have you been? I missed her. I miss her music.
Is
That's
that
now I'm
her?
being
Because it's
honest with
just
you. Now
showing
I'm getting back.
Louisiana.
I miss her music.
Oh,
That's what makes me feel good here on
Yes, that's my sis. She been traveling, if that's her.
YouTube. Yeah. But
Smooth.
Louise,
I will even give MU permission to give you my number.
I don't want
Listen,
nobody's phone number. No, that's what
Smooth.
got me in trouble the last time. I don't want
Mr.
nobody's phone
Williams,
number.
I'm not talking to you, Mr.
Yeah,
Williams.
hey, I'm letting them people out there know I don't want nobody's phone number. I'm not on IG.
Mr. Williams, I'm
Nope.
not talking to you. It's something I want to tell Smooth, and I don't want y'all in the business.
Yeah. Okay. Now, how about if I give Smooth my phone number? Would you like it?
Smooth,
Huh? Huh?
Smooth needs to talk
Huh?
to the
Huh?
gentleman. Smooth is going
Huh?
through it right now.
Oh, I know that, but I still
Okay.
I'm still saying, how would you like it if I gave out my phone number?
Yeah, give it out. This is how
Oh
we have to
no! Oh
communicate.
no! Yeah, for you to come
So that
back and
is my sis,
no,
Louisiana
I
Red.
know
What's
you too
up,
well.
boo?
No.
Is you
I know
boo?
you better than that. You spilled the drink on my phone the last time because I wouldn't let you see the number. No, no.
Smooth Carter said, "You're a man. You're safe." He like, okay, I'm good. I don't want a man. You're safe.
Yeah. Hey, smooth. She'll think us men are talking about the women out there, then she'll be calling me saying, "Yeah, what you and Smooth Carter talking about women for?" Chris
Because
are
I was
very
already
jealous.
told by somebody. They
Chris
was
are
like,
very
you leave
jealous.
Mr. Williams
Y'all sit up
alone.
there and play nice if you want to with her. I know her. Krista is jealous. Okay, that's all I'm going to say.
What's up, Louisiana Red? I miss you, boo. Is you back? Or you back on the? Or you still on the road?
Yeah.
And you
Oh,
just
that's
chiming in from
Louisiana.
the road.
How you doing, baby? I sure miss you. I do miss you. Every once in a
That's
while, I
what's
might get something
good.
from you, but I miss you, especially doing your music time.
You seen my? You see her? You seen her side?
Yeah, I seen her
Smooth.
side.
What
Yeah,
you mean?
yeah.
What that mean, Smooth?
That you can be a evil woman at times.
Evil. Not evil. I can be mean. If people be
Yeah.
mean to me, they make me be
I'm too
mean
old to
back to
be laying
them.
up in the hospital stroking out because you yelled at me. I'd rather sit back there in the corner and take it. Nope, nope, nope.
I don't be mean.
Yeah, right.
People have to be mean to me.
Cost me a beautiful iPhone. I had to replace it. Mm.
Dang.
And then we're going to drive by and tear up my car. Lord have mercy.
I'm coming back. In May? How do you go on vacation for 2 months? Louisiana. You know what? Louisiana Red. Wait a minute. I'm confused. She's saying who,
Well, at
me?
least you coming back in May, honey. May 3rd is my birthday, so I'm hoping this is that day.
Listen, Louisiana Red been gone since the beginning, since the end of last month. How do you vacation for 2 months?
You know, anybody can vacation for a day if they want to. See what I'm saying?
Man,
Man,
listen.
woman.
My sis is living the
God,
best life.
they working me to death.
Well,
Whew.
going back to work then.
Oh, hell no.
You to death.
we're doing perfectly normal well up here right now.
Yeah.
Girl,
We
we
don't
over
have
here
to
having a
lift.
good time at your place.
Yeah, we don't have to lift no barges or tote no bills. So
You're working hard over here.
Oh, Louisiana Red said drop the link.
Louisiana Ray
And
want to talk to us. See how we are. We're getting company for us.
Because see, this is what YouTube is about, like having a good time, supporting each
Yeah.
other,
Thank you, Louisiana.
laughing, talking. Don't nobody want to be on here fussing and arguing all day long and stuff. I don't want to hear all that mess. If I'm
Well,
gonna
if
be
you don't
screaming
want to
in a
hear it, quit.
man's ear, I want to be
If you
screaming
don't want to
for a
hear it, don't
reason.
talk about it. And give me my drink back. I ain't worried about the phone. Give me the drink back that you spilled.
Listen, I'm here with my friend. Me and my friend. Right here, you.
Oh man.
One thing about Krista, she may not like my commentary, but she's sure. Well, I'm not gonna say she dislikes it, but she don't do politics like that regularly. But she will show up if you need some. I just love her.
MU. They y'all don't know how much I'm into politics. I keep that on the low.
Oh yeah,
you
we know.
showed it.
Yeah,
You
Cause
showed it. You came over
y'all
here.
don't want me to come through here talking politics.
yeah, we know, dear.
You
We
should.
know.
Red, come up so I can go back to moving. You gotta come up.
Can't wait to get
No, Krista does do her thing with politics. When I was thinking I was gonna protect her, she thank you for the donation. Real Trump said. I appreciate you. That's how I met my goal. Thank you so much, Real Trump said. I appreciate the donation, friend.
Hey, Real Trump.
Thank you.
I would say something, but I ain't gonna say that. Uncle Claude, get
Nope.
him.
Thank you, Doc.
Doctor, what's up?
Thank you, Doc. I appreciate you, Doc. Thank you guys
Hey,
so much.
Dr.
I
Diane,
enjoyed
how
you
are
last
you?
night, Doc.
Never asked for a lot. I just appreciate y'all love and support.
Free.
Even y'all just showing up for me. I appreciate you guys.
I would say something, but I
Claude, I didn't forget about you. I'm just
ain't
okay, you guys celebrate. Louisiana, did you need to no, Doc, I appreciate you. Thank you so much because I was gonna do it too. And you guys
I'm gonna go on mute so I can hear Louisiana.
Hey, how y'all doing?
We good. Hey,
It's
sis.
okay. How you doing?
I'm
Thank you,
doing
guys.
great. Hey, Uncle Claude. Hey,
I love you
MU.
guys so
Hey,
much.
Jeff Crystal.
Hey,
Hang on, you guys.
boo.
Thank you guys for hang on, you guys. Thank you guys for your support. Thank you guys that grab your memberships. Thank you for your donations. I just want you to know that you guys mean so much to me, and I really appreciate it.
Thank y'all for supporting my friend. She's a sweetheart.
Doc says
Yeah.
I'm competitive, MU. Well, you remember, you're always good with me. Doc is so
Yeah.
funny. Louisiana, I'm listening to you guys, but I gotta go help my movers and stuff.
Okay. All right.
We'll keep her
Don't hurt
company.
yourself. Yeah. How y'all been doing, Uncle Claude, Mr. William, dog?
Oh,
Louisiana,
Jerome,
baby, how you been?
love you back,
I'm
Jerome.
fine. Okay, so let me explain because just Crystal got it mixed up.
Let me meet her real fast.
Okay.
Okay.
Jerome says, "Hey, we love MU. I love you guys so much." I'll take her off mute
I'm
now.
not going to Texas until close to the end of May because I have to be with my family.
Oh.
Okay.
And my older sister is 80 something. I don't know what it is, but she having a big birthday party there. And I have to go home. It's like I've been summoned and I was trying to run in and run out because I'm up here living my best life, okay?
I ain't going back and forth
Oh,
with you.
I don't be on here because it's like it's too much energy and a waste of my good time to argue with people. I got back in the church last year and
Okay.
tried to not swear as much, but then I got pulled one day because my name came up. See, they don't know. People hit me up and tell me stuff all the time. And sometimes I just don't say nothing. But I know sometimes when I travel on different stations, I got these few little people that want to follow behind me. And
Okay.
it be in their best interest, like I said, to leave Red alone because I don't bother nobody. See, I came on here to have fun, play music and stuff like that, not for the mess, not for the drama.
Right.
And when you get to get in my personal business, that's when it's a problem. So to keep from going to jail,
Not
I did the
jail.
right thing to step back. Yeah, because I can get real ugly real quick, real fast. So I'm working on that. Like I told you, just Crystal, I told you and Blake, I stay under construction. I have
Yes.
room for improvement. And some people don't understand they need to check themselves. Because
Yeah.
before, like they sitting up here messing with Smooth, it ain't your damn business if it's male, female, or whatever. You got Martha Dykes on here who's talking about it. You got a variety of people. So they gotta stop. You gotta stop. That's Smooth and whoever they with business. If you want to be gay, straight, crooked, whatever you want to do, to each his own. I'm not knocking nobody for what they do because I can live out of it and not in it. See,
Right.
and that's the thing. That's the thing. And I saw where somebody posted YouTube getting ready to change everything around. All
Oh
this,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
all
Oh
this
yeah.
mess. You
I
got
done
to
told
stop
you.
all this mess.
Better come up with
And
something inventive and better. That
I
doxing
mean,
shit, that doxing
yeah,
stuff is
all that
working.
doxing. And
Yeah.
see, I don't like that because I can dox people if I want to. I don't have time for that. I don't care where you stay, where you live, what you do. If you
There you
keep
go.
red out your mouth, we're gonna get along real good.
you know. But I just saw a thing where they got Smooth name on here and on their channel. That's how you get your channels. Snap. Putting these people name in there. Y'all need to go find some work. Go find you a male or female or whatever, and get you some business and stop. I mean, we can agree to disagree, and I started back watching Just Crystal for a reason, and I'm gonna say this because I never told her this, and I see the different stuff I saw what you just asked her, and I see how they do her, and she's really really nice about it. But I think if you push Just Crystal far enough, she can act bad when she want to, but if she decides to talk to Tom, Dick, or Harry, that's her business.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have. If I'm A and she B, we should see the hell out of it. Because whatever she do on here as a grown, seasoned woman, it's her damn business. And and these people got too much time on their hand to worry more about you and yours, and instead of worrying about theirs. Go get a job, fix your house, fix your face, fix your teeth, whatever need fixing. Call on Jesus sometimes. Do something constructive. Because I told you, Crystal, and I told Blake, because I go over there, I have fun with Blake, I have fun with Just Crystal. I go to places I want to go to. I'm not trying to argue with these people on the panel, and I just have fun. When I see the rah-rah coming, I remove myself. And Just Crystal, I'm telling you this because you sit there and seen it. I don't have time for it. I see people, I don't like red in the chat. Do you think I care? I mean, it's I could say more, but I'm not. But it's just it's no fun. So when I come back with the music again,
that Blake has appreciated, like from you and like Grandma Love, because although Grandma Love was watching him before I started, messing with him, but one thing about it, and it's the thing that I appreciate from you two ladies especially, was you were two of what he considered to be very good YouTube friends of mine. And even though him and I fell out, you ladies still supported him. You ladies proved that we like you as a person. We're thankful that Just Krista, well, not Grandma Love, but you, but he was thankful that you guys came over there and hung out, through me sharing him and stuff like that. And even now that me and him, we talk, because me and Blake still talk, even behind the scene, we still talk. And he oftentimes says that, how much he appreciate that. And I said, I appreciate it too, because I never wanted people to stop supporting you because you and I fell out. I don't do that. I don't believe in that.
Well, he has some good topics, and I go over, and he's honest about how he feel. And I always laugh when he called me hot sauce, because somebody else had called me Louisiana hot sauce, and it was funny. And he telling me what I'm gonna do. Like, hot sauce, I'm coming to pick you up, and you going here and you going there. Okay, all right, nephew, all right. But we laugh and talk and have fun. But as well as I go to Blake, I go to Just Crystal. And Mr. William, I be listening at your music. I just don't say something sometimes.
Yeah, I know
it. I don't say anything. I try to click on. I go check on Lovely Love, because that bothered me when she got sick. And I'd be so glad. I saw a video and actually saw her moving around and doing great, and I was so glad to see it, because when she had the surgery, I was back and forth all day. Y'all heard from Lovely Love? Is she okay? How's the surgery going? Yeah, because we don't know. We never seen each other.
Down and encouraging us to pray for her.
Yeah, and you know what? When a person
going through, she needs your prayers.
Fight any kind of illness like that, that's tough on your body, we should be happy that they made it through that, because you don't know how a person feel. And I hear her say, I don't know why I can't gain weight, and that bothers me, because I know what she went through. I went through it. And you have to, you know, respect the fact that she fought her way through all what she went through and made it through breast cancer. And, you know, if we can't say nothing good sometime, we shouldn't say nothing at all, really.
Yeah,
Right.
I know
that's-
people do get on here and rah, argue, fuss, and fight, but sometimes you gotta be real. You gotta come to people real and be more forgiving and loving. You really did.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, it
Because
takes-
you make your own good. Yeah.
you're
But
everybody. Everybody can't do the things that you do and then want to be on here and act like they're such an angel. But there are things that we've all been through with our families, with our friends. Like I said, me living as long as I have, I haven't seen death. I've been with death in a room. I know what it feels like to lose a loved one. I know when somebody's going through trauma, you know, and there's nothing to say except, hey, I pray for you and I'm sorry, and mean it. You know,
right.
even though that person might say some outlandish things, and I try to remind them, God is giving you a second chance now. Let's not blow it. Let's not blow it.
Exactly.
Well, I think they're talking about you, Uncle Claude. No, he's not asleep.
No,
I know.
I'm just very quiet. I'm very patient as well.
Yeah,
He's
I mean,
real
when God
patient,
give
like
you
we
that second
just wait our
chance,
turn.
you get that second chance. It's like you get a second breath of wind.
Right.
And as you go through the years, I've learned myself before my feet hit the floor, I'm thankful when I get up.
Yes.
Because a lot of people don't wake up every morning.
Yeah.
And I see so many people from cancer die. My two sisters go to San Diego every year to the cancer walk.
Mm-hmm.
And you would be surprised how many people don't make it from year to year.
Yeah, and it
Uncle
doesn't
Claude,
matter.
they wanna
It doesn't
hear
matter
from
And you know, it's all
creed or
fun.
sex or nothing else. Cancer hits everybody. It even hits the little children. So
It ain't just the name. Yeah. Mhm.
It don't discriminate. So, but
Louisiana Red, I was up here asleep last night. And
Shut
Emily
up,
just
girl.
let
Did you
me
have
sit
a
up here
wine
with
cooler?
her. I
Did
was
you
her
have a wine
I
cooler?
was just her pictured of support.
no, she
okay.
she had just stayed up 2 nights in a row. That's what that was. I've been watching her. She's been staying
I've
up
been
all night. And then try to
sitting up laughing at them titles.
She been.
I'm going, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Jesus. I'm going, Jesus, Lord. Who done pissed on her head?
Got me grabbing my watch, and I don't even wear it. Sometimes I be looking for my watch. Hey, what time is it? Is she on this late? What the world? What's she doing up this time in the morning?
I got to go to the restroom and my TV was still on and I get notifications. I say, now who done pissed her off? She up here 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, 2 in the morning. And then they wonder why she fall asleep.
Thank you, Real Trump. I'm trying to get Uncle Claude to jump in. Real Trump want to hear from you, Uncle Claude.
Please do.
I'm not looking at the chat. I apologize. So that's why I'm not looking at the chat. I am not asleep, Real Trump said. I've been wide awake. I actually still need to get some sleep. I think I got about 3 hours sleep between the last couple of days. It's been it's been sort of rough last couple of days.
Yeah, last couple of days. And my condolences to you, Uncle Claude, about your uncle too, because I seen that. And
I appreciate that.
I know how it is. You know, we get to wondering at a certain age. I'm gonna let people know there. Yeah, I get to wondering when I hear of death in the family or some people passing away. I get to wondering when is it my turn. But like I said, May the 3rd, I'll be 76.
You can't get rid of no nice shiny penny that's been around for a few years.
Well, I tell you what, May the 3rd, I'll be 76 years old. So I'm going to equate that to 1776, my day of independence.
Yes.
So
Let's
Okay.
go.
Okay.
Sure, God is good.
Yeah, see,
I'm gonna cut up that day on my day of
76.
independence.
In 20 years, I want to be like you, Mr. Carruthers.
No, you don't want to be like me, honey, because I'm a man. You want to stay a woman.
No, 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 no. I don't want to be like you like that.
it might be 76 degrees in New York tomorrow. But that's
Well,
No,
Oh my
man.
God.
I
no,
want
I'm
you to,
saying
I want
I
you to
want to
stay.
be.
I want
I
you to
still
stay a
want to be
woman.
around at 76. So
Yeah.
how's that?
Okay, so if you're around in 76 and I'm around when you're 76, we can get together and we can really blow up the world. How about that?
We can boogie
Yeah.
on down, hey, down, boogie on down.
See, because right now everybody can say, well, why is this old man like this? They can't say that about you because you're still a young spring chicken. So
I'm
when
a
you
spring chicken.
yeah, you're a spring chicken, darling.
Yeah.
You can still lay eggs without them hatching.
Some days,
Uh-oh.
some
Uh-oh.
days these springs ain't working.
I don't know how much of a spring chicken I
Some
am.
days these springs is stiff.
I guess I'm more of a free range chicken.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Go ahead, Uncle Claude.
I don't
Me
think
and
I'm a
Uncle
spring.
Claude the same age.
You're
Huh?
56?
Me and Uncle Claude, we're the same age.
You're 56? I didn't know that.
I'll be 56 in November.
Oh, I'll be
See,
57 in
got a
September.
lot in
See, I'm
common
still
here,
older
y'all.
than you are.
So you a year older. Okay.
It don't matter it could be a day old or a day short. Y'all still in the prime of your life where you can still kick up your heels. If you want to sit back and act like you all this and tired and all, that's on you. Because I know when I was 56, doggone it, I was still doing it. Still doing it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. William, let me ask you a question.
Yeah, baby.
How old do you think I am if you've never heard me say it? Don't say nothing, Crystal.
I would say your sister's 80. You got a sister that'll be 80.
I'm the baby of 5.
You're the baby. Okay. You're the close baby. I would say you're around 70 now. You made 70.
Mm-mm. But see, if I hadn't said my sister was 80, what would I have been?
Well, your sister, let's take her equation out of it. Looking at you now, and from what I've seen on you with your cowboy hats and stuff, I would say you're about 62, 63.
No, I'm way older than that, boo.
Way older than that? Well,
I'll
see,
be
that's
72 in June.
Oh, well, see, you still got your mojo working too, baby. So you ain't fooling nobody.
Wait a minute, this black ain't cracking.
Hey, it ain't got a thing to do with cracking. Is how you spew it out. That's all that matters. You see what I'm saying? You know.
That's true. That's true.
He's blessed.
Yeah,
Blessed
but
I think that's because we get old, we don't have feelings. We can't still do as they want to. Oh, young people call us now the nasty. But let's face it. How do they think they got here? How do they think they got here? Old folks doing the nasty. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Man, let me tell you. I'm gonna say this to y'all, okay? Because Florida kind of almost.
It might be snow on on the chimney top, but there's still fire in the furnace. So I don't know.
Okay, that's what I know. Tell me I don't know.
I know living in Florida with a lot of people coming here to retire.
Yeah.
And we got a lot of snowbirds here. And because when I'm at the pool, I see a lot of people. And it's a variety of people, I'll say. But these people up here, they get busy. And they got a little part in Florida called the Villages. You could have swore they was 17 trying to turn 18 up there because they shaking it like rabbits up there. Okay. I'm just going to say that in the Villages.
Hey.
Yeah.
Trust me, dear. I know all about it. We got a senior citizens building here to where we go at night, some nights, and play bingo and all that good stuff. But there's a lot of creeping and a sneaking going on too. So
That sounds like a
Oh,
different type
that's
of
another.
bingo game. I'm
Speaking
just
of
saying.
that, that's another thing I've been doing. I've been playing bingo. I won $395 the other
Oh,
Saturday,
Oh,
and
congratulations.
I only spent $14.
yeah. See,
that's
they
a
think
heck of a profit.
they think sitting around playing bingo is just for old folks, but they don't realize that a lot of old folks be making them midnight creeps playing bingo too. So
And what
Well,
number is that?
unfortunately, I'm not making. I'm around a lot of people that don't look like me, so I'm not creeping nothing.
oh baby. Yeah, well
I-
I need to be there with you so we can have something to do, you know. Yeah.
Oh well, they try to creep with me, but I have to digress. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I understand that. I understand that. I'm not gonna knock you for that, but
Yeah, I mean I'm okay with it, but right now I'm just
you don't
enjoying
play
the
with
pool, the sun, relaxing.
I can picture
And
you sitting up there playing with it now. Ain't that a shame?
oh yeah, I'm out there with my bathing suit on, like I'm like a black Bo Derek and shit. Don't laugh. And look, every day somebody putting their arm by me and say, "Oh, I'm getting like you." I said, "Baby, you gotta walk a long way to smoke a camel." Get looking like this.
Hey,
Yep.
I tell
And
you what, you are.
I only been out there messing with it about a month. And my sister called and said, "If you don't get out that sun and don't you come up here looking like Black Sambo." I said, "Girl, bye." Because she was having a fit. Like, you be in that
Well,
sun like that? But I take water aerobics now.
you do have to be careful in that sun though, seriously. You know, do you wear your
Yeah,
skin
but I
screen?
take water aerobics for an hour.
All right, but do you wear skin screen?
Yeah, I wear the 50 SPF.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you know, as we get older, we have even me as a man, I wear sunscreen. So
Yeah, I put it on my face and everything. I have to. Yeah. Yeah, I put the sunscreen on because, as a matter of fact, I bought some more today because I have the spray and the lotion. Because before you get in the water and when you get out the water, I dry off and put it back on too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So but it's
Please
nice
be
to do. I
respectful
mean,
in the chat. Please be respectful in the chat, everybody.
I'm not even paying attention to the chat because, like I said, that's where 95% of good lives go wrong. People be paying attention to the chat,
Yeah,
and
we don't allow it
they're
over here.
you
I'm
know
not
people
even
I do
looking at
have
the chat.
my trigger finger.
people are
I am
miserable.
on my
People are
other
miserable.
telephone on my account watching and deleting those bad comments. This is a
Oh,
respectful place where everybody is treated like decent adults. We
yeah,
don't do
we're
all
not
that
taking nobody
foolishness.
down. We're talking about our own life.
Yeah,
Right. There's enough
yeah.
places that you can go where they do all of that harassment and harassing people and all of that stuff. And don't forget, content creators, that YouTube has a new policy where your chat can be reported. So they're holding you guys accountable for what you guys are doing with your chats.
They're
So
very
be
much so.
careful when people are coming through your chats, putting all that nonsense in there.
Mm.
Got to be careful with that. Nobody should
Yeah,
be
it's good.
saying rude
It's a
things
new world.
anyway.
It's a new world order for YouTube and everything else. You guys better watch how you say things. And
Yeah.
like I told them, when they put that at in front of their name, that at's going to make it easier to find. Don't care
Right.
if it's a troll page account or nothing. The device that they're using, where they're located at. So it's going to be easier to find people. Very easy.
And you shouldn't do it anyway. It's not
No, they
funny. It's
shouldn't do
not
it
cute
anyway. They shouldn't do it anyway. But
to be mean to people.
what can I
If
say?
that's what you get a kick out of, why don't you just go look in the mirror and just write all
Laugh at
types of
yourself. There
dirty
you go.
words to yourself?
Yeah. I don't know. I never understood it. But
I
like I
mean,
said,
you know what? That people like this that say comments like this, they don't have number time on their hand.
yeah.
And while you sitting here and you may wake up and you don't know, because I sit here and I have to ponder because I'm living in a state where we can get bombed. We got a real war out there and y'all acting a fool. So you better stop. You better
Yeah.
stop because just like they dropped all them bombs up there in Iraq and everywhere, and they fighting these folk over this oil, and we got all this oil here. We got so much oil in the South, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Like I
And
said, this
we could
country has
get
never
bombed
had
any day.
right.
So
This
you
country
better
has never
count your
had a
blessings
war
every
to
morning
where
you get up.
yeah, they never had another country come over here and bomb the United States like they've been going over there doing stuff.
But it's the
But yet
first
they have
time
what
for
they call
everything. Yeah,
sales.
yeah.
Yeah, they have what they call sales within the United States. How many people do you think have came over and are part of that regime that don't mind doing stuff to people just so they could get their point across? You see what I'm saying? So
Right, they doing it now. They got the sleep cells because they
yeah,
what they doing. Did you see Iraq and in Russia? They playing conversations that's coming out of the White House and
out
all
of
these other
there it
places.
is. There it is.
Yeah. So while you being nasty, y'all better count y'all blessings and thank God you wake up every morning and you're not in war.
Yeah. Because
And
you
I
can
sit
wake up
here,
one morning, you can wake up and just like they had 9/11, it could be 9/11 all
right,
over again, but in a different way. In a
in a different
very
way, because this
different
means
way.
to threaten to bomb California and everything else. So
Yeah.
we have to be careful. And I also looked at the fact. You remember one year the astronauts took off and it
Yeah.
blowed up and all the debris and stuff fell.
Well,
They've been
That was the
taking
Challenger, right?
off
That
in
was the Challenger.
Florida. They've been going
Challenger.
and going. And we can see it. How do I know the day of the hour when we got planes falling out the air here and everything? How do we know? How do we know?
We don't know. We don't
I mean,
really know.
it's just
But things have gotten so out of pocket with people here lately until all it takes is that one person. That one person.
yes.
And then it could set off a chain of events that nobody will never be able to recover from. So that's what I'm saying. Be diligent, watch your news. Even if you don't like the news, watch the news. You don't take everything for granted either. You don't take everything as a truth either, because the news media will lie just like anybody else will lie to make their
Just
ratings
keep you
go
watching.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fake
their
news.
ratings go up.
Fake news.
Yeah, it's too much going on in the world to be worried about where I live at or who I'm going with or what I'm doing.
I
You
agree,
know,
Mr. Williams.
shit.
What do they say?
Lord,
If it
I'm
bleeds, it
telling you.
leads, right? That's what they always say in the news.
Yeah,
If it
yeah,
bleeds, it leads.
yeah. So don't worry about me. You worry about
Baby, we got all this stuff
if you're
going
gonna
on
be
and
able to
people
get that
saying,
check next
I
month.
want to know where Krista and Mr. Williams and them live.
You don't worry about me. You better worry about if YouTube's gonna pay you that check next month because they're being sued for millions of dollars. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
didn't they lose that lawsuit?
Are
huh?
you there, Mr.
Who
Williams?
lose that?
Yes, I'm here, dear.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if they lost the lawsuit or not, but I know they were
I thought they
sued.
did. I thought they lost that law. I know they're appealing it.
But we
Well,
could
that's
be
They
at war
appealed
just
it. They
as well
lost.
as these
Well,
other people.
yeah, the only way you can appeal something is when you lose it. So they must have lost it.
Right. Yeah.
And
I'm
I'm just aware of things that's going on. I like to have fun now. If I can't have fun with you without you getting serious and want to dox me and talk about my kids and all that, well, I'm through with you. I'll go elsewhere, or else I'll just get up there and do like I've been doing.
Ain't nobody gonna take my happiness away.
yeah.
No,
I'll go where I can be happy then. Bye.
yeah. You
It's
go
your loss,
like,
not mine.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
I'ma still
true.
be
I
Krista.
agree.
Because that's the
it's
only
too much.
person I can be.
There's too much, like I said, too much going on in the world to get up here on the internet and try to tear somebody down because you don't agree with their policies or nothing else. There's a lot of
Right.
people I don't agree with, but I
And let
listen to
people
them
be
and I
known.
try to have fun. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't care. I just don't care anymore. I done gotten to the point now. And if you come at me, I'm going to come off the porch because I'm tired of sitting there in a rocking chair.
You gonna
So,
do the Krista?
Hello.
You gonna do the
Hello.
Krista?
hey, didn't I say
I'm
May
a-
3rd, 1776, my freedom? Okay. That's what I mean.
I come
76.
on here and act a fool. I'll be a red fool on
Oh
here, and
my
they know it.
God, Louisiana Red. I seen you cut up before. Ooh, it ain't nothing nice. Ooh, it's not
And let me tell
nice.
you what I did. This lady go to church with me. She moved from Houston. She go to church with me. She's from Dominican, and I let her sons hear back when I used to act bad on here.
Mhm.
She looked at me. She said, "You the nicest person. I can't believe that's you talking."
Yeah.
She said, "I just can't believe it." I say, "Let me say this to you, sweetie. When you pull that wrong plug or you touch the hem of that garment, and you ain't even got to touch me. I can sound it out." I said, "But this is why I tell y'all I'm under construction,
Yeah.
trying to do better with myself. I'm trying to go to heaven. I ain't trying to go to hell because I'm not gonna look good, burn up like Chucky. I don't think. I still want to be cute when I
I
get
know
to heaven."
that's right. I know that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't, you know, I don't,
yeah, and that just made me think
I
about
don't
that
even
the
know.
other day.
I know I'm going to heaven because hell, I'm living in hell right here on earth. So that's the way to look at it.
I
Hell
don't
is
feel
right
like
here on
I'm
earth.
living in hell.
So,
I don't feel like I'm living in hell.
oh, yeah, hey, I tell you what, you weigh the things that are going on. And do you think that really heaven is going to have wars and attritions and all that starvation?
I'm
Okay,
back.
then.
Okay, I don't know what y'all were talking about, but
Oh, we've been having fun, baby. We've been we've been having fun. Don't you know? That's all. That's all. We having fun.
That's all. Just a little later.
Yeah, we're talking about
We
being
were just
old, getting
keeping it
old,
down
and,
until you
and
got back.
wrinkly and
That's
all that
all.
good stuff. And
Entertaining.
Louisiana Red gonna make me want to come down there and play bingo with her one night.
I'm back,
Man,
you guys. I'm back. I'm sorry, you guys. I had
Mr.
my
Williams.
Yeah, baby.
movers going on, and I got all the stuff. It's just a lot. If you guys saw my house right now, I don't even recognize it. I'm like, oh my God, I was doing that. But I see you
I
guys.
wish I could come and help you.
Yeah,
No,
it's
not
a
me.
lot.
I'm too old. I'm too old to be lifting that barge, toting that bill. I can point a finger and tell them
Okay.
where to move it
No,
at.
I had movers here. Like movers just left, so I had to take. So I had like a lot of stuff in storage. I had to take all the stuff out of storage, and I brought it in the house so I could go through it, and then I gotta move it to the studio. So it's like it's just a lot of work, you guys. Sorry about that. And then we ran out of water, so I had to get water for the movers. I'm like, damn it.
Oh,
So you had to go
You
to the
were
store?
we blocked the strait. Tons of tankers are filling in our Gulf now. Yeah, you guys, I will. Oh, thank you, Dad. Yeah, this is so much work, you guys. I'm gonna cry. If you guys saw my house right now, you wouldn't even recognize it. I'm like, it's so much work, and I think that a lot of things. It's too bad I don't know people. I would give away so much good. When I tell y'all like good stuff, like you'll be like, "Whoa, you bought this." I just have to give. I'm just throwing
You
a
want
lot
me
of
to
stuff
you want
away.
me to get one of those U-Haul, U-Packet things, and they'll ship it here to me.
Yeah, you guys will like the stuff that I have. I mean, like these
I got a
couches,
storage room
I got like litter
downstairs.
sections and stuff. I'm just getting rid of like a lot of stuff, and I shouldn't. I feel kind of like it's a sin to throw it away, but I'm not about to do no.
I got a
guess
storage thing downstairs. I could store it for you.
Oh, you got too much
I'm not gonna
stuff.
keep it. I just want to give it a
I
play.
do. I
I'm
have
just
a
gonna
lot of stuff
get rid of it.
myself.
Yeah,
I'll
I
put
know.
the piano stays Hellslayer. We got so off track, you guys. I'm so sorry. This was like a crazy stream, but it
Yeah,
is what it
it's
is.
not crazy. It's fun. We're having fun. We're talking old folks, young folks stuff. So don't worry about
Nobody's fighting. Nobody's
Nobody
sad.
fighting or nothing.
Everybody's
Don't worry about it.
interacting.
it's been very laid back.
Yeah, very laid back.
Yeah, I'll come back with just the music. And I'm gonna talk about health a little bit. That's an interest to me right now. Yeah.
Yes, darling. I know what you're
Louisiana
saying.
Red, ever since you told me about marinating them ribs with that Italian dressing,
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
baby, baby.
You gonna mess
Oh,
around and put
speaking
on
of
a few more.
ribs,
You mess around and put on a few more pounds with them ribs. You better look out.
Listen,
Let me
putting
look
on
at
a
what
few more pounds never tastes so good.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
let me look at what you guys are talking about with the straight,
I'm
y'all.
telling you, it takes, huh? MU?
Hear what Trump said, huh?
What you say, boo?
Oh, I was looking at what the chat was saying about the straight. They said something about the straight being closed. When I come back later, I have to talk about it. We have to straight. Tons of tankers are filling our Gulf now. Why would
Somebody's
we
boarding.
say?
There goes the price of gas up
funny.
another 20 or 30 bucks.
Yeah, funny
What
you
is the
brought
price
up
of y'all
ribs,
gas? Our
just
gas
Crystal.
is like $5
Let me
and
find it.
like
I want to find
40 or 29 cents.
$3.99 here and
$3.99.
$4.25. And these people don't make no money up here. Yeah.
Yeah,
Girl.
gas
Yeah.
is like at 3.49 right now. So, and I think the
Louisiana
highest.
Red, can I talk to you a little bit in the back? Me and you need to talk about something.
Oh,
Maybe
there's
we
my
can
Okay,
work
but
buddy.
let me
something
tell
out.
you, I was gonna tell you this, just Crystal. Funny you mentioned ribs. I opened up my mouth and said, let's have a barbecue because I know some people live on the ninth hole, on the golf course,
Mhm.
and they have a party every month. And I had 7 slabs of ribs and she had 4. And I told her, I said, come over my house, let's run 2 pits. I help you and show you how I do. Of course, you know how I told you how I marinate. So
Yes.
I tried to tell her, and she'd
Oh,
have put barbecue sauce and honey and all kind of crap on these ribs. And I had told her, I said, bring them over here, but she wanted to put them in the oven and then take them off and put them on her Blackstone. That's just a grill, an open grill. It's hard to cook ribs because they won't be done. I
yeah.
do the old school way with charcoal. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so I'm out back doing 2 slab of ribs, people passing and stopping. I mean, I'm running one pit with just 2 ribs on another pit with 3. And I seen people slowing up, looking at me like, how is she doing that? And I was laughing because every time I look up, I seen people walking and looking. So I say, and I didn't look at my phone. Here she is back there texting. Hey, Red, help. I don't know what to do with these ribs. They was in the oven and they wasn't brown. I had to go over to her house and pick up the ribs. Mine was done, okay? I had to
Yeah.
go to her house and pick up the ribs, stick them on my pit to try to give them some pit taste because she didn't
Yeah.
know how to work the electric smoker. And when we did get hers out, they was falling off the bone because I think she put too much attention. Oh my
Well,
God.
I
But
don't know how to grill outside, so I just did mine. I did mine in the oven, and I
after you
wrapped them
cook
in the
them for a while, you
foil.
have to open them and let them brown.
Yeah, and then I opened it. Yeah, then I took it
Yeah,
out and I just put it on my cookie rack thing,
yeah,
and I
yeah.
slid it back in the oven, and they had that like crispness on the
Uh-huh.
outside.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Mm-mm,
It came out good
mm-mm,
then. I'm proud of you. Yeah.
mm-mm. I thought apple cider vinegar give you that taste. Mm-mm.
A
You got
lot
to
of
do
people
that
use
Italian
mustard,
dressing.
and I can't do the mustard.
Yeah, I don't like it with I don't even like that mustard fried chicken and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I tried it, and now I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Excuse me. The first time I did that mustard fried chicken, I had to go to the bathroom. It made me because you know mustard to help you go if you can't go.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it helped me go
It
to the
takes your blood
bathroom a
pressure
lot.
down too. It'll take
Huh?
your blood pressure. It'll take your blood pressure down if it's high.
Yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. I've had it and I'll make it and maybe eat 1 or 2 pieces of chicken sometime, but I'm not a big fan of the mustard on my chicken, you know. Mm, no. But those
Now, I was
ribs
supposed to make
marinated,
barbecue sauce
that
and I
flavor
didn't.
goes all through that meat.
Meat. Yeah. You did it the day
All
before?
through the meat. Oh my
You did it
gosh.
the day before?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Okay.
let it do overnight. I cleaned my
Oh
ribs.
yeah, you did good. I'm proud of you.
Yep. I cleaned my ribs and then and at night I just put them inside the Ziploc bag and I
Right, like
just
I
like
told you, smother them. Yeah. Uh-huh.
yep. And I just laid it flat in the bottom of the refrigerator on the shelf thing. And then the next day I wrapped them bad boys up with no water, no nothing. Just wrapped them up in the foil, put them in the oven and let them bake. Well, you know, I added my other little seasonings to it, of course.
Right,
But
right.
I just put it in the oven and just let it bake. And then I opened up the foil and I put it on top of the cookie rack after they was really done.
Yeah.
And just so that they get that, so that Italian dressing get that little caramelized look on the ribs. And I just swept it with just a little bit of barbecue sauce across it. Man, them things was so good.
That
I ain't
made
gonna
them
tell no
sticky.
lie.
Yeah, yeah.
It was so I was like, what? Wait a minute. I thought the
I,
vinegar. I ain't never heard nobody say do no Italian dressing. I've never heard that before.
I started to go live, but I don't want nobody to know where I am or nothing. So
Yeah,
I
because
just
it
left
gives you
that
that
on.
little twang that you looking
Yeah.
for.
Mm-hmm.
And plus it gives you that seasoning. Because you know, Italian dressing is some good, you know.
Yep.
Man, let me stop talking.
And you know what else works? The red wine vinaigrette, it works
Mhm.
good. You can use that too. It gives it an awesome flavor.
Oh, somebody said they're elk ribs. What is elk ribs? I never heard that.
Me either. I did do some in the air fryer. I cut them all up
I
and fried them
heard
in the
that the
air
air
fryer.
fryer is good for that.
Yeah, I did a video on it, and then I turned around and mopped them with barbecue sauce and put them back in there.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
Uh,
talking. I'm just trying to keep the audience entertained until you ready to talk and take over your show, sweetie.
No, I'm good. I'm over. I just kind of let you guys have it. Thank you for sharing. I wanted to try mustard chicken. I'll now pass.
Crystal, thank you for
No, you guys
sharing.
are good.
I
I
want
was in
to
the
try
middle of doing some
mustard
stuff and it's
chicken.
just you need an air fryer bad. I don't have an air fryer. I want one. I've always wanted one, but
I gave mine away. It was too big.
mm.
Oh,
Iran,
you mean you
Trump.
said you'll pass Trump? Real Trump? I mean,
How you doing?
try it.
Politicians never lie. How you doing?
Yeah,
Wow,
I mean,
stay
try
home.
it. The real Trump. It's just, it's not for me. You know what I mean? Because I'm older. I got an older system, a digestive system. It could just be that. But it made me, yeah. Uh-uh.
Politicians never lie. Says war. Iran's war Trump's greatest. What? Politicians
Greatest
never.
mistake.
Iran
Iran's
war.
war, Trump's
Oh, I see
greatest
what you're saying.
mistake.
Iran war Trump's greatest mistakes. Politicians never lie. I'm not sure what part of the what side you fall on. I can't say it's Trump's greatest mistake. I'm interested to see what's going to happen with the cost of gas, and I'm interested to see. I think that this war was inevitable because of our relationship.
Give me about 10 minutes, guys. I'll be right back. But I'm going to stay right
Okay,
here on the
Okay.
Krista.
thing.
Okay.
Okay.
So I think that it's.
Excuse me.
I feel so lost at this stream, you guys.
Well, there's nothing to be lost about, honey. We've been having fun on here. Now they want to get a little bit political because I did say watch the news. and they're watching the news. So I think things are going over on in the Gulf right now. So,
yeah, I need to find out. Oh my God, my home doesn't even look like my home. I'm probably gonna start streaming upstairs for a little bit because I don't like clutter, and right now it just looks. I got so much stuff that I just like to throw stuff out when it's chaotic. I don't like things to feel chaotic, you know.
Yeah.
So, anyways, back to what's happening in the Gulf. I've been moving all day. You guys just brought some news to me that I'm really interested in, but I don't know what happened. Now, I do know there is no deal reached, and we all know that ceasefires are fragile. They're fragile. And I told you guys it was a temporary ceasefire. If we are blocking the strait, y'all want me to be honest with you, that's going to cause problems with Iran, who wants control over the strait. How you doing? Hey, how are you doing? How are you? I've been all over the place today. What's good, Donut? You can come up if you want to. We're just having a loose kind of stream before I come back later. But it's good to see you. MU, are you downsizing or moving? We're not really chatting about anything right now. It's starting to sound like CNN. I'm downsizing, Doc, and I have my I'm downsizing and putting things in my studio, and the things that's not going in my studio, I'm getting rid of. So I have to get rid of a lot of stuff. POTUS cut off the strait. He said nobody can go if everybody can't go. Aw. It's good to see you. I hope to catch one of your live streams. Let me know when you go live. Just leave a comment under my video. I'll be there. Krista's not here, but she was trying to figure out who you were, Donat. It was before MU, no big deal. I am so lost with what you guys are talking about. In other news, politicians is not also lying. I'm having trouble following what y'all saying in the chat because I was away for like 20 minutes, so I kind of don't know what y'all saying. So I'm just going to say this. Donut Pop Clips. I'll be over there checking him out. I had the pleasure of sharing a stream with him earlier, like a few weeks ago. He's really cool. Great commentary. MU, he said in other news, you're hot. Y'all, we can't be doing streams like this. I come back lost. I don't know what's going on. I'm so lost. I don't know, but I'm glad y'all were having fun. I need to see what's going on over there. I'm really praying for our country. I feel that by blocking the Strait of Hormuz is going to cause problems with Iran. And this is not, I don't know, you guys, what do you think? I'm kind of nervous about it. Oh, thank you, Doc. So
I think they might start again. I think it's going to start up again by Tuesday. I think it's going to be over. I think they're going to start firing it up again. It was fragile.
I'm nervous about it too. Politicians never lie. I'm nervous about it too. Y'all see, when we talk politics, my nerves calm down. I'm calm.
You know what? I'm going to have the wait and see attitude with this one. Like I said, they're playing, right now it's a chess game. If I block the straits, what are you going to do next? What's your next move? Politics and war, some cooler heads got to prevail somewhere. Now, they say Vance is over there trying to talk. We're going to see how good a political talker he is.
He's an amazing political talker. He's amazing.
Well, look, when it comes to countries that have been fighting wars for centuries, you got to be really tactful in order to get in there and say, hey, look, let this open up. Let's do this. We're going to let this open up. You guys just quit bombing and shelling each other for a while. That's what it's going to take. It's going to take both sides to agree that, hey, when you're doing things to people, atrocities to people that you know you have no business doing, the world is going to look at you differently. So, like I said, it's going to be a wait and see attitude with me. And like I said, you need to be diligent here, more diligent here at home, worrying about the things at home that can happen more than you can overseas, really, right now.
But
Because
we
the United States is in a vulnerable position. Nobody wants to listen to that. We're in a vulnerable position.
we are dealing with what's going on right now.
How are we dealing with
What's
what's
right now is happening in the Middle East. So I don't think that we can say, oh, we need to mind our own business.
which
This is
the Middle East, we stuck our nose in it again. We
What?
stuck our nose in it in the Middle East. Okay,
No,
instead of
I see.
worrying
Where
about
are you guys when I'm having these like this is the stuff that look at y'all see how I feel energized now. I'm like,
well, this is what I'm saying, honey. If we don't pay attention to what's going on at home, also with our stock markets, with the way our job economy is going, the prices of food and gas and all that stuff is going right now, what do you think of all-out war is going to do to us? How do you think this is going to help us in the long run? And people are suffering right now. So how's it going to help us in the long run? Can't there be a negotiation for peace and people come to the table and talk without somebody wanting to bully somebody and saying, well, I'll do this and I'll do that to you? Because let's face it, people don't take threats like they used to seriously no more. You got to show them rather than tell them. See what I'm saying? So if you want the world to be the world that you once knew, as far as this country goes, we better start thinking about talking, sitting at the table instead of bullying, because that's all it is bullying and harassing and all that stuff. But another thing that I was interested in listening to was Melania's statement about meeting Epstein, never meeting Epstein and stuff. There's another political side to that ball that we haven't seen. You know, that's being swept under the rug. You know, a lot of things are being swept under the rug we haven't looked at. So if they open it up, they open it up. If they blockade it, they have a blockade. So what do? You find another alternate route, you know. So I don't know. Like I said, we'll see. We'll see. 2 or 3 days or a week from now, we shall know.
Well, that one lady that I sent back over there to, where did they send her to? Brazil or somewhere. Melania's friend for 20 years. I just saw where the girl sent some text
I think you're
messages.
You're borging up. You're borging.
And
You're borging. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know. You're sounding.
I guess
your sound.
Melania was trying to
maybe because
delete
you
him.
about Melania, the world said no. So I don't know what you're trying to say, but obviously it wasn't meant to be said.
No, that's not even proper.
Because she's pissed off with Melania.
Yeah, you know, Melania Trump and Epstein stuff, that report that she did through the White House. Let's play that and see what people thinks about it. If with Melania, because I can't believe that a woman doesn't know what her husband does when she's been married to him all these years.
I would love to hear from Melania.
Yeah,
you just say the word, and
yeah, I want to see what you think about Melania saying about not meeting Epstein and all this stuff. And you know, there's a friend of hers that was sent back. You know, there was a friend of hers that was sent back. So
I think I have it here. All you had to say was Melania. I got you. Thank you.
Well, she's on them pictures kissing.
Education for use purposes only. Why didn't y'all say y'all wanted
Epstein?
To hear from
so she might as well go along with them.
This just came up, dear. So it wasn't nobody really thinking about Melania. We were thinking about ribs and everything else. But since it's being brought up, why not?
I got to.
Now, what y'all fail to realize, y'all who else,
Let's hear from Melania.
the people
Hear
that's
from
saying that it
Melania.
was swept up under the rug.
Come on, Melania.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
everybody that
I
saying
do
stuff
not
was swept
object to their
I
ignorance,
see. Oh yeah,
but
it
rather
was play Melania.
I reject their
up under the
mean-spirited
rug.
attempts
Look how far
to
back.
defame my reputation. I never been friends with Epstein. Donald and I were invited to the same parties as Epstein from time to time, since overlapping in social circles is common in New York City and Palm Beach. To be clear, I never had a relationship with Epstein or his accomplice, Maxwell. My email reply to Maxwell cannot be categorized as anything more than casual correspondence. My polite reply to her email doesn't amount to anything more than a trivial note. I am not Epstein's victim. Epstein did not introduce me to Donald Trump. I met my husband by chance at a New York City party in 1998. This initial encounter with my husband is documented in detail in my book, Melania. The first time I crossed paths with Epstein was in the year 2000 at an event Donald and I attended together. At the time, I had never met Epstein and had no knowledge of his criminal undertakings. Numerous fake images and statements about Epstein and me have been circulating on social media for years now. Be cautious about what you believe. These images and stories are completely false. I'm not a witness or a named witness in connection with any of Epstein's crimes. My name has never appeared in court documents, depositions, victim statements, or FBI interviews surrounding the Epstein matter. I have never had any knowledge of Epstein abuse of his victims. I was never involved in any capacity. I was not a participant, was never on Epstein's plane, and never visited his private island. I have never been legally accused or convinced of a crime in connection with Epstein's sex
Yes, it's
trafficking,
free.
abuse of minors, and other repulsive behavior. The false smears about me from mean-spirited and politically motivated individuals and entities looking to cause damage to my good name, to gain financially and climb politically, must stop. My attorneys and I have fought these unfounded and baseless lies with success and will continue to maintain my sound reputation without hesitation. To date, several individuals and companies have been legally obligated to publicly apologize and retract their lies about me, such as Daily Beast, James Carville, and HarperCollins, UK. Now is the time for Congress to act. Epstein was not alone. Several prominent male executives resigned from their powerful positions after this matter became widely politicized. Of course, this doesn't amount to guilt, but we still must work openly
Okay, let me pause it for a second. I think that she is just so elegant, and I'm not pushing Melania on you guys. I'm not pushing Melania or Trump on you guys, but they're making things up about the first lady to try to put her in a bad light, putting out fake pictures and stuff like that, and she has every right to speak about it. Like I said earlier, nobody likes to be lied on. I feel my mood just feels so much lighter. I feel like in such a better mood, you guys. Y'all want to hear more? Yeah, okay, sure. I got you.
I call on Congress to provide the women who have been victimized
Okay,
by
Doc.
Epstein with a public hearing specifically centered around the survivors. Give these victims their opportunity to testify under oath in front of Congress with the power of sworn testimony. Each and every woman should have her day to tell her story in public if she wishes, and then her testimony should be permanently entered into the congressional record. Then, and only then, we will have the truth. Thank you.
Melania,
We've been listening to First Lady Melania Trump speaking from the White House, saying point blank that the Epstein lies about her need to stop, and laying out a list of things she says she has never been associated with when it relates to Jeffrey Epstein or Ghislaine Maxwell. Let's bring in our White House correspondent.
Okay, so there it is. She said that she has no connection. There's no proof of her being connected in any kind of way. And that's why I said I can show you guys, I can back up whatever I say. If I think it's
the whole point of the matter is misunderstood, and I'm not trying to bust your bubble. Melania has her agenda too, but we all know that when you're married to a man that's known to be in Epstein circles, that you know something about it. Okay, now she's going after the media, not only the media, but the internet media. If you get what I'm saying, they're posting stuff on the internet about her, which in turn is causing her. All right, and now hold it just a moment now. But can you let me get something through before you say something? What I'm saying is she's setting the tone to where people like us on the internet, when we have something to say, it will be either checked or looked at. Checked, and when I say checked or looked at, just think about how a real communist country do they people with the internet. Right now, you're lucky that you're able to even broadcast that kind of stuff now. Pretty soon, it's going to come up that you won't be able to say a word about them and their association with people. I mean, how can a woman sit up there and say she has no knowledge or dealings with the man when her husband dealt with him? That's the question I want to know. Why is she saying this now?
No, he didn't. But I mean, a lot of people met Epstein, and Donald Trump has not denied that. He's not denied that. Doesn't mean that he's done anything wrong. Doesn't mean that he's committed any crimes. Melania has not committed any crimes. And I think it's sad that people are trying to lie on her and make her out to be something that she's not. I feel that there's enough things wrong in the world where you don't have to make things up about a certain individual. That's what I'm gonna say. If there were anything that was derogatory or anything that was criminal, that would have come out during the Biden administration. I say that almost every live stream. It would have come out already. And it has not. You know why it hasn't come out? Because there's nothing there. Mm-hmm.
No one even accused her. So why is she saying that people are starting to?
Because there are allegations and she's talking about stuff that people are coming out with these things about her. And she's saying that that's not true. She has no association with Epstein, and there's no proof of her having association with Epstein. So Dr. Manhattan says, bro, we've been under Trump for 6 years. If he wanted to shut people, he would have done so by now. Exactly.
No, not really, because that's why you got laws in Congress. See, that's another thing. People are so quick to say what he could do and would do by now. No, he can't. You got to go through Congress. I don't care what anybody says. We do have we have constitutional rights. We have the laws that are set up by Congress. So just like you can sit up there and say he can shut us, no, he cannot do that. It'll take a militia. Do you understand? It will take a full-fledged coming out to where you got people in the street supporting him and want to do stuff to other people, and he'll draw in the military to help him fulfill his wishes. That hasn't been done yet. So don't say about what Trump can and can't do. There's laws on the books. There's laws. We got them. We're just not paying attention to them right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Real Trump said, don't say nobody has accused her. Random people have. The accurate statement is not one victim has accused her. Words have meaning, sir. Exactly. Red, you don't have to type in the chat. You can speak. But I think, like, the people that Obama went to wear facts mellow. Melania needed to make a statement because people were starting to accuse her of stuff, and it was starting to become a lot, and she had to speak out, you guys. So that's just what happened.
And Hell Slayer, you take your ass to bed, because I don't care about you. You hear me? You cannot tell me to go to bed, take my Metamucil, because you're probably on some kind of antibiotics yourself, some kind of drugs that'll keep you woke all night. So you, as a young person, take your ass to bed. I told you, mother Fletchers, I'm coming out on you this year. Just because I'm old don't mean I'm stupid. Okay? I'm not being led around the blind leading the blind just because. I'm not following somebody just because I think he's a king. Okay?
You know what, Mello? That would yeah, I'll let y'all speak freely. So how many laws did Obama follow again? Obama dropped more bombs than all the rest, and more. I would be wrong if I did a stream comparing Obama to Trump and the statistics, like from war, from how many illegal immigrants he's deported.
And the same people that talk about Obama dropping bombs, they were cheering when he said he got Osama bin Laden. So I don't want to hear that bull crap either.
No, I think you missed the point, Mr. Crothers. The point is the hypocrisy. Yes, people were cheering when he got Osama bin Laden, but how come they're not cheering that Trump is also going after terrorists and people that are harming the United States? So that's what we mean. The Republicans are on board for what's good for our country. Donald Trump is doing things that's good for our country, and no one pushed back Obama. But because Donald Trump is doing the same thing, people are pushing back on him just because he's a Republican president. That's it. That's all.
I think where the mistake came in at, though,
people will put down a Republican president. A Republican president could be doing the exact same thing that a Democrat would do, and they'll put him down. Even to the point.
Did you ever notice them jacking up tariffs to 100%?
So
that's really what it's about. This tariff war.
Nobody jacked up. See, that's their fear mongering thing that you guys like to do. How you doing, Inoki? So again, I'm praying for this country. No, Mello, that's right. He did not ask for permission from Congress. But again, when it's Donald Trump, then they like to criticize and point fingers. But when it's a Democratic president, then there is no pushback. There were no riots when Obama was deporting immigrants. There are no riots because Republicans know better. We go for what's in the best interest for the country, regardless of the president that's executing it. Regardless. And that's the difference that you're going to have. No pushback when it's a Democrat. And it doesn't mean, okay, so let's not protect the borders because Donald Trump wants the borders protected. All the presidents.
And to Hell Slayer, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm disappointed in you. You're supposed to be a young person, and you're sitting up here trying to talk about me being an old grandpa. You better hope you get to be a grandpa or a grandma. See, I don't, and that's another thing, Emu. I'm trying to be nice to your chat, and you say you let the chat be the way they want to be. So I'm coming back at this young man, this young person of yours, your Republican cohort, to try to let him know that, hey, I ain't mad, but I would want some respect. That's what's wrong with young people nowadays on here. Grant's mad now.
Okay, I didn't see the comment. I didn't see it. Mr.
Well,
Brothers.
see, that's what I'm saying. Everything right now is with him, with this hell slayer, is about me. I'm talking about politics. I'm talking about something that he needs to be more concentrated on than my age or what I'm doing or whatever. Okay.
Mr. Brothers, I did not see the comment. I apologize. I didn't see it. That's why I don't. I let you respond. I didn't see it. And yeah, I was talking about something else. I wasn't even looking at the chat like that. I wasn't.
Well, I don't know how old you are, Harold Slayer, but I can guarantee you don't have a mind set of an adult. You're still talking like a kid in the chat. You're acting like a young child in the chat.
Oh, I think he's saying he's over half a century old. I think he's saying that. Hey, Melissa.
Yeah, I'm over half a century old. I'm 3/4 of a century, buddy. Did you just try to get there? That's all.
I think this is funny. I know that. Rev is the one that brought up Melania. I played Melania because I thought like this would be. I know how to cheer you guys up though. I know how to cheer you guys up. I do. Let's see if I have it set up. Since y'all left me, but wait, do I have it here? Let me see if I have it. I don't know what stream I have. Right. Yeah. Nope, that's not it. Well, you guys can keep talking. I can't find my It's not what I wanted to show you guys. Okay. I don't want to. Okay, you guys, respect the panel. Mr. Crothers will get y'all together now. What's good?
I really don't care about these little young whippersnappers because half of them ain't got jobs anyway right now. They're depending on the government to take care of them. So the piss on that. As far as I'm concerned, they can sit back, twiddle their thumbs, and wait for another handout. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, Mr. Crothers, but I think sometimes people get upset because I'm not.
They don't get upset. They get upset because I'm an older gentleman that talks sense to them at times or another, but then they want to be so disrespectful. People get tired of being like Melania was just broadcasting. She's tired of being disrespected. Now they can't equate with that. You see what I'm saying? They can't not equate with that.
I think that
okay.
And it doesn't matter if I'm a Democrat or a Republican or independent. You say I'm sounding like CNN. How do you know if you don't watch CNN? How do you know how CNN sounds if you don't watch them? See, that's my point. They want to say they don't watch stuff, but then they want to try to judge people as being the same way CNN is.
But he was
Come on, guys. Hey, I ain't gonna fight with these little young whippersnappers. When the draft age goes up to 42, 45, like they said, and they start drafting their goddamn uncles and shit into the war, see how they like it then. Okay? That's
all I know. What's
Sure.
happening right now is a big deal over in the Middle East. Okay? It's a big deal.
Right.
And it's affecting the United States.
Now,
what'd you find out, sis? What did you find out?
That picture of you, I like it.
Oh, this picture?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Well, we just got through listening to Melania.
Yeah,
because
I was listening.
Yeah. And Melania was like, y'all not about to be lying on me. I'm going to come out here with my cute little accent and I'm going to defend myself, as she has every right to do.
Right.
The
draft starts in December.
Well, you have to, but see, they said it wasn't a real draft, you guys. They said it was you have to register. Or let me see. Let me look that up. Because I heard it wasn't a real draft, but it kind of sounds like the same thing if you have to register to be available for the military. It sounds like the same thing. I don't know. It's kind of that's scary because I don't want to think about my son getting drafted, but
yeah.
What is your problem?
No, I'm just looking at the little youngster up here talking about he's not worried about the draft either. You better worry about it if you're not 45 yet. You see what I'm saying?
So what it says is I served in the military. I think it's good for everybody to serve a couple years. Now, there is currently no active military draft in the United States, and no official plans have been announced to start one. But registration for selective service is mandatory for men aged 18 to 25. But a draft requires new legislation passed by Congress. And it says that that's unlikely to happen. Unlikely to happen.
Right, because it's got to be passed by Congress. So if everything's got to be passed by Congress, what makes you think this war is passed by Congress now? Is it being passed by Congress? Yes or no? That's all I'm asking.
Did every war that Obama started go for?
Now, see, you going back in history. You didn't want to go back to the other stuff. Let's stay with the present right now.
That is present.
No, it's not the present. Oh, that's the present. So, okay, don't get me started now.
You hungry?
Please don't get me started. Right now, is Congress doing anything about the draft right now? Or are they implementing the war right now?
To the park? Okay, we gotta get dressed. Are you trying to meet somebody at the park? Oh, okay. We gotta get dressed. I thought my son was planning a date or something. I'm like, what you got going on over there? Okay, guys, let me see what's going on there. Wait a minute. Where are you guys? Oh, there you are. Nothing wrong with pointing out hypocrisy. That's all I was doing is pointing it out. That's all. CNN is triggered. Who's CNN?
They calling me CNN now. I'll take that title. Since these young whippersnappers, tell them I'll take that title. Doggone it, I'll take it.
You guys,
I'll take it. Yeah, it's funny to me. Hey, it's funny. These young people, hey, I'll take it.
I'm sorry. That's funny. Why that? Guys.
The vessel traffic there at the Strait of Hormuz.
Right,
now, I bring up this specific live look because we do have some breaking news to report on this Sunday. President Trump has officially issued a statement regarding those U.S. and Iran talks in Pakistan that have officially ended with no peace deal.
You can't even hear your voice. I don't know who you sound like.
Trey Yings, she is a Fox News correspondent. He says this: President Trump has ordered a naval blockade to the Strait of Hormuz.
How's this going to work?
And we also have that statement that was issued via President Trump's Truth Social account. Now, it's quite lengthy, but I do want to read it to you in full. And I know the text is a little small, but again, I will be reading this in full. So it says this, that Iran promised to open the Strait of Hormuz, and they knowingly failed to do so. This caused anxiety, dislocation, and pain to many people in countries throughout the world. They say they put mines in the water, even though all of their Navy and most of their mine droppers have been completely blown up. They may have done so, but what ship owner will want to take the chance? This is a great dishonor and permanent harm to the reputation of Iran and what's left of their leaders. But we are beyond all of that. As they promised, they better begin to process of getting this international waterway open and fast. Every law in the book is being violated by them. I have been fully debriefed by Vice President J.D. Vance, Special Envoy Steve Witkoff, and Jared Kushner on the meeting that took place in Islamabad through the kind and very competent leadership of Field Marshal Asim Munir and Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif of Pakistan. They are extraordinary men and continuously thank me for saving 30 to 50 million lives in what would have been a horrendous war with India. I always appreciate hearing that. The amount of humanity spoken of is incomprehensible. The meeting with Iran began early in the morning and lasted throughout the night, close to 20 hours. I could go into great detail and talk about how much that has been gotten, but there is only one thing that matters. Iran is unwilling to give up its nuclear ambitions. In many ways, the points that were agreed to are better than us continuing our military operations to conclusion. But all of those points don't matter compared to allowing nuclear power to be in the hands of such volatile, difficult, unpredictable people. My 3 representatives, as all of this time went by, became, not surprisingly, very friendly and respectful of Iran's representatives, Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf, Abbas al-Gharchiri, and Ali Bagheri. But that doesn't matter because they were very unyielding as to the single most important issue. And as I have always said, right from the beginning and many years ago, Iran will never have a nuclear weapon. That statement does continue, and I have the other part here posted up on the screen. He says, so there you have it. The meeting went well. Most points were agreed to, but the only point that really mattered, nuclear, was not. Effective immediately, the United States Navy, the finest in the world, will begin the process of blockading any and all ships trying to enter or leave the Strait of Hormuz. At some point, we will reach an all being allowed to go in, all being allowed to go out basis. But Iran has not allowed that to happen by merely saying there may be a mind out there somewhere that nobody knows about but them. This is world extortion, and leaders of countries, especially the United States of America, will never be extorted. I have also instructed our Navy to seek and interdict every vessel in international waters that has paid a toll to Iran. No one who pays an illegal toll will have safe passage on the high seas. We will also begin destroying the mines the Iranians laid in the straits. Any Iranian who fires at us or at peaceful vessels will be blown to hell. Iran knows better than anyone how to end the situation, which has already devastated their country. Their navy is gone, their air force is gone, their anti-aircraft and radar are useless. Khomeini and most of their leaders are dead, all because of their nuclear ambition. The blockade will begin shortly. Other countries will be involved with this blockade. Iran will not be allowed to profit off this illegal act of extortion. They want money, and more importantly, they want nuclear. Additionally, and at any appropriate moment, we're fully locked and loaded, and our military will finish up the little that is left of Iran. President Donald J. Trump. So that is the most recent social media post and statement issued by President Trump. As I go back to this, that social media post courtesy of Trey Yingst, Fox News correspondent, saying that President Trump has ordered a naval blockade to the Strait of Hormuz. Any and all developments that we get, of course, we'll bring them to you here.
There it is, you guys. So that's what's happening right now.
Wow.
Yeah, Krista, that's pretty scary because my kids.
Not scary to me because, like I said, war is hell, and in order to make money, you got to have a war going. So that's what it is. I want to see how it's going to act, how people are going to react to it. It is about making money. Anytime.
We don't want
the war. When you have a war, there are people that profited from a war.
Listen.
The people that make the bombs, the people that make the aircraft that fly over there, they're making money off of this war now. They're going to make money.
This is not, let me tell you something. So try to say that this is just about making money. No,
it's not. It's not just about making money. No.
Right,
what is it about then? What is it about? Let me know.
You got to remember what war is. First of all, war is the fight for land and sea. There's land and there's sea that the other country wants for whatever the reason, and everything else falls up under that. It's the fight for land and sea. Once we realize that, you have no other choice but to stand with your country, which is USA for us, even though we may not agree. But for whatever is going on, it is within our best interest to stand with our country, with whoever our leader is, for that land and sea. Because whatever we get is for us.
And we can't fight against it because guess what? Those other countries, whether they agree with their leaders or not, when it all boils down, they're fighting for their country. They're fighting for land and sea for their country with their leaders because in some way it's going to benefit them.
That's right.
So,
like I said, I seen she highlighted Mellows. The war has a lot of other things going on with it, like religion, and that is the damn truth. Religion has a lot to do with it.
religion has a lot to do with it too, but it's also a fight for land and sea. It's for people to, it's to take over whatever it is that's there. And some of it is just because they want to make sure we're safe for whatever reason, or they feel like there's some type of danger there for us. So it's just
What
within our
danger,
best
though?
interest
I'm
to
just
support.
asking. What danger? The price of gas is already has the elephants behind us.
See, the whole
grass
thing
behind
is
Uh,
we as the lower people down here that don't know the ins and outs, the secrets, the everything that's going along with all of this, we will never know what the other people know. You know why? Because we're going to get right here on social media and our the people that's against us, they're listening and we're all going to talk about it. We're going to broadcast it. We're going to do stuff on it. So why would they sit here and tell us what they know and for us to just do commentary and talk about it and all of that stuff? So we just have to keep faith in our country that whatever they're fighting for, we got to get behind our leaders and okay.
That's right.
It's not going to do us any good to be fighting against them.
Yeah.
They're in our country. That's like us in our own home. You know, it's what are you going to fight against them for? Okay, there was mistakes made in the past. We'll settle all of that. We'll talk about all of that. But right now, this is what's important. Because if you go over there on those people's land, guess what? They're not going to look at you as, oh, this is a nice American coming over here that don't like their president. No, they're going to say, no, you're the enemy. They're going to look at you as the enemy. You're not looked at as some
first of
nice
all,
man
dear,
or
first
I'm
of
not
all, I'm
looking
not
at some
going
nice
over there.
lady.
I'm not going to go over there on their turf. That first of all, let's
No, I'm
face it.
just saying. So then
You
why
know,
fight for them?
you know,
Then why
and
why sit here and
I'm
kick
not
against your
fighting
president,
for.
your leader?
The only thing I'm fighting for is equality in this country when it comes to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And we haven't had that in over 200 years. Everybody's always at everybody else's throats about politics. When you if you take politics out of the equation and try to live as a human being and live as a person, then it'll be better off. You know, I don't care. I don't care how this war goes.
Right now we got
Win,
bigger
lose, or
fish
draw.
that need to get down
Win,
in the
lose, or
grease.
draw. I have no stake in it. I have no stake in it at all.
But the whole thing is whether we all have stake in it or not or anything like that, this is where we're at right now. So for us to say in the middle of a war, well, what about this and that? That's not what's important right now.
Well,
we got this going on.
It would
For
be
whatever
important
reason, and whatever it is that our leaders and them know what's going on or what's to come, this is what's important right now. So we have to get behind our leader, who is Donald Trump, and stand with him.
Thank you, Illuminati. Thank you, Illuminati. You like me. I'm not supporting anything that I know goes against my
don't have
principles.
to agree with it to support
that's all I'm
it.
saying. I'm not
You don't
agreeing
have
with
to
it,
go
and I'm
out
not
here
supporting it.
But bottom line is, somebody took you and they got USA on one side and those people on that other side, and you're standing there and they say, which side you going on?
I'm my own side. My own side. I'm
what's
gonna sit right down in the middle and let y'all negotiate. I'm gonna let y'all sit down in the middle and let y'all negotiate. That's how it should be done.
There's no middle. Either you're gonna stay over here with us and fight with us.
No, I'm not.
Then you
No,
take
I'm
yourself
already. You
over
said
there
I'm
and
in the
fight with
middle.
them.
I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle.
You can't be in the middle. There is no middle.
Well, there's
You're
no
either going to
middle.
be
There's
over
no
here and
sense in
fight
having a
with the
country then.
USA,
There
or you're
is
going
no
to take
middle. There's no
yourself over
sense in
there and
having a
fight with
country
the
because
enemy.
those people don't have a middle. It's either their way or the highway.
Right. Or you go, well, you got to go over there with them. If you're not
No,
going
I
to
don't have
stand
to go over
here,
there with them. See, that's where you're getting it all wrong at.
you have to. You have to make a
No,
choice. You don't get to
not when
say
I'm going over there
there's
fighting
no
a war
middle
about
line.
religion and I don't care about religion. You see what I'm saying? I
There's
don't
no middle
care.
line, Mr. Williams.
Oh, there's
You
always a
have to
middle
fight
line.
with their
There's
country.
always a line drawn
If
in.
you're not going to fight with this country, then you might as well leave.
Well, you know, they said the same shit back to us in the Vietnam era. And a lot of us that stayed and fought, and a lot of us came back and was ostracized for doing it. So I don't want to hear that either. I'm getting like I'm getting like my boy now. I'm gonna get triggered because, like I said, a lot of people went over there to Vietnam, got effed up, came back to this country, and the country didn't give a darn about them. Okay, right. The veterans had to fight for everything that they got. So I don't want to hear that. They were called baby killers. They were called everything else, spat upon. There were no heroes in that Vietnam War.
Mr. Williams, do you know, and when I worked in hospitals and stuff, there was times I got spit on. There was time I had poop.
Baby, look here. You're not a veteran when it comes to war. Look, when it comes to war, and you said you fought for a country, you came back home, and people are denying you the right to have good medical care, denying you the right because you got sick from the stuff that the country has done. That Agent Orange sprayed on thousands and thousands of American troops. So no, you can't tell me that it's all good. It's all good. It's not all good. War is not all good for anybody.
Fighting for their rights, Mr. Williams. I have to fight for my rights when I decided I want to be a nurse. It's what comes with whatever job you have. But at the same time, if they chose to fight for our country, that's why when I see military people, you know what I tell them? I say, thank you. Thank you for your service. Those are some of the best people we have. Those people fight for us every day. They make a sacrifice and they fight for us. Those that can no longer fight for us, that did fight for us, they got us to this point, and now they're letting somebody else do the fighting. So that's why we should appreciate them. That's why when they're out here fighting for medical rights and different things, that's right. We should get right in there with them. But it still doesn't change that this is where our country is right now. We're fighting these other countries for land and sea for whatever the reason. If it's just so that they can't
for whatever the reason, something that we're not going to be a part of, you're not going to be a part of, I'm not going to be a part of. So we'll just leave it at that.
I'm going to fight with my country.
We're going to leave it at that.
My leader is Donald Trump. I stand with Donald Trump.
Well, good. You stand with
Donald Trump. When Obama was my leader, when Obama was my president, I stood with Donald Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Because Donald Trump, I stood with Obama when he was the president.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to fight against my country for another country because they're not going to fight against theirs for me. They're not going to do that. When I go over there, they're going to treat me like worse than what I feel like I'm being treated here if I feel like I'm being mistreated.
Well, you know what? The only thing I'm saying is to you younger people, and all y'all want to be known as young, even at whatever age you are. When things have gotten so that you can't afford it anymore, don't cry about it. Okay? Because a war will drive prices up, but it also helps people that makes the machinery, that builds the tanks, that makes the ships for this country. So there you go. That's all I'm saying. You want a war? You got a war now. Let's just keep up with what we're supposed to do as people, you know. And yeah, you can criticize the government all you want to. That's what makes this country great. But when
Wouldn't
it's
our
going to get
government
to the
know that
point,
these
when
people
it
were
gets to the
planning?
point that you can't criticize the government for what they're doing, then you're living in I don't say a democracy anymore. You're living in a dictatorship.
But
So
what
that's
if our government knows that these other countries or this other country that we're fighting with, what if they got word that they're going to be trying to build up something here and get closer to us, or they've figured out a way that they can come and do something to us?
you know what it's
So they're
called? It's
like, you
called
know what?
internet.
Well,
You know what it's called now?
tear this
Internet
part down.
terrorism. Internet terrorism, shutting off the internet, making things hectic. It's a new war. It's a new game. We're talking about weapons of mass destruction when a person can flick a switch on your doggone internet and mess it up, shut off your utilities and all that. It's a different ball game.
Right.
Okay.
Well, we have to keep up with the times.
That's what I'm saying. You know, keeping up with the
can't sit
times
here and
doesn't
say,
mean bombing.
well, we don't
Keeping
do
up
this.
with the
We're going to
times
be
doesn't
behind
mean
in
bombing. Doesn't
technology.
mean shooting off rockets. Doesn't mean going in there trying to find what another country has when you already know what they have.
No, that is required. Because if we go in there and we
All
know
right,
what
when
you
you complain,
and it's gonna damage our
let
country,
us start complaining when
no,
we
we're
can't
gonna
get.
get you before you even think about getting us.
How?
And that's what he's supposed to do. Before you even get a thought, you're supposed to scare the shit out of them. Who the hell do you think
How the
you
hell
are?
you gonna scare somebody when they don't give a shit about themselves? They'll blow themselves right up in front of you. How you scaring people like
It
that?
don't matter. Whatever the hell you thought you was getting ready to do, guess what you're not finna do? It is what it is. Sit your ass down. You think you're gonna sneak up on the United States? You little
Oh, they
punk?
have done
No,
it.
you're not.
They have done it. They have done it now.
Well,
Don't
guess
think
what?
they
They're
haven't.
not gonna do it now that
They
Donald Trump's in
they have
office.
done it. They have done it.
Then you know what? Then stand behind your president that they're not gonna do it now.
Look, I'm sticking behind principles of
Well,
the
stick
country
behind your
itself.
principle, whatever you want
I'm
to call
sticking
it.
behind
That's
the
your president.
principles of
You stick
everybody's
behind your
created
president.
equal around here,
You
but
don't
that
have to like
nobody seems to
everything that
think
he
that
does.
way. Nobody seems to think
Nobody
that
likes
way.
everything.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Nobody likes everything. So don't try to ostracize me about what I don't like.
Right. I'm not telling you to like it.
Now you just said I had to choose a side or else.
You have to choose a side. Are
No,
you going to
I don't,
stand with
honey.
your
No, I don't.
country?
That's what I've been trying to tell you all along.
But are you going to stand with your country? Or are
I'm
you
going to
going to just
stand
sit
with
there in the
me.
middle
I'm
of a
going to
war
stand
and
with
say,
me,
I don't like what's
as a
going
human
on?
being. What's right or wrong? I'm standing with me. What's right and what's wrong is two different things. It's two different things
No
to
one
go out
said
and
you
kill
had
a
to
person
like it,
just
Mr. Williams.
because you don't agree with their ideals.
No one said you had to like it. I just said you have to stand behind your leaders because that's your president.
I'm not.
So
I don't have to stand behind
are you
them.
more
No, that's
likely
what I'm trying to tell
my
you.
baby?
That's
What
what
you
I'm trying
say?
to tell you. I don't have to stand behind him
Are
because
you
you
getting ready
stand
to go
behind
live?
him.
I gotta spend time with my baby.
You finna go live?
No, I'm gonna go spend time with my baby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gonna end the
Are you
live.
gonna go live though? Because I'll come over to you.
No, not today.
You're not going live
No,
today?
she's
It's
not going to
late.
go
I'm
live
going to
today.
bed in a minute.
I'm going to go try to get a hold of Uncle Carl and see if he wants to come up here and talk with me later on. We got some stuff to talk about as men. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to see if I can get a hold of Uncle Carl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I enjoyed myself.
Yes, it's been nice.
Thanks for
It's been nice.
having me. I hope I didn't offend anybody in the chat.
No,
But
you
stand
didn't.
with your leaders, everybody.
Right,
USA,
no, you
let's
didn't
go.
offend anyone. You asked for a link. Why y'all do that when I'm about to go? Why you guys sit the whole stream and then you ask for a link when I gotta go? I'm gonna spend some time with my baby. Hey, Jerome. Why are they calling him CNN?
Huh?
So why are they calling him CNN?
Are you saying that you're getting ready to close up?
Yeah, I'm gonna go take my son wants to go play basketball before the day is over. So I'm gonna go. And then you guys,
okay.
I'll be back later today though. Probably.
Okay.
I need to look at what's going on with this war, but okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you, Krista.
I'll see you later. Thanks for having me. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you guys. Y'all, I'm gonna spend some time with my kid. Why do y'all ask for links at the end? I've been here for like 4 hours. Let me spend some time with my kid and see what's going on. Oh Lord. Hey.
Yo, did you see when they had remember when they was supposed to be having them negotiations, right?
Yeah.
And Krista was just talking about, oh well, they wouldn't try it if while Donald Trump was in office. Well, how come they threatened to bomb the ships that was trying to sneak into the strait and made them turn around? You feel me? Ain't nobody talking about that.
Lord. Hey Doc, how are you?
I'm doing fine. I just came up here to say hi and bye since you're about to leave. So I just thought I'd take advantage of the link time.
Thank you, Doc. I appreciate that.
No problem.
Always.
I'll catch you later, though.
Yeah, I'll be back. I need to do some studying while my son's playing basketball. I need to
Your son hoops? Oh, all right. I'm gonna take him
he wasn't
one-on-one
playing
one time.
basketball because I've been with y'all for like 4 hours, but I need to see what's going on in the news, and then when I come back, we'll have a structured conversation where I'll, we won't have this what happened tonight. But I love
If
you
you ever
guys.
hoops against me, you better guard my 3-point shot.
I'm gonna try. Yeah, y'all. I'm gonna go play some hoops right now.
All
And I'll
right.
be back later.
All right, Steph Curry.
All right.
All right. Got me laughing.
All right. See you later.
See you later. Bye bye. Doc knows how to make me laugh. No, I had fun with you guys today. Let me spend some time with my son. And I need to see what's happening in the news. Thank you, Doc, for telling me what's happening in the Strait of Hormuz, because I didn't think there was any news. When the ceasefire failed, I thought that was it. I'm sorry. When the negotiations failed, I didn't think we were going to get any news updates today. So I want to spend some time doing that. Krista's channel is she goes by Just Krista, Aaron. If you can't find it, shoot me an Instagram and I'll give it to you. I want y'all to subscribe to Krista. Now, I gotta go. Are we still friends? That wasn't heated. It was heated today. There's a lot of moving parts, you guys. People come up here emotional. People come up here wanting to talk. We got it all happening. Thank you, Dr. Manhattan. There's the link for Krista. Thank you, Doc. Doc is an amazing, amazing, amazing mod. I appreciate you guys. Thank y'all for your donations. Thank y'all for your super chats, you guys. I'm going to lay it down. We good, Mello? Leave me a comment after the stream. Let me know what you guys want me to come back about. We'll talk later tonight, okay? Let me go spend some time with my baby. Love you guys. Bye-bye.